my God. I would like to apologize for the song. I was able to make one executive call, which was to get Queens in the Morning off the televisions before the fighters came in.
But it's in our hearts.
But I couldn't pick the song. Welcome to, I don't know if it's...
Welcome to the name of what's this show?
Well, it says on the... See, Paul, you do these things on your Twitter where you vote for a new name of the show.
Sure.
And then Paul takes it like gospel. So he's made like a Stranger Things open on the Opie with Jim Twitter account.
Oh,
which, like, a lot of work was put into it, and it looks good. But then, like, the title is revealed.
Wait, what was the count? Paul Hargan, yay! I created it.
It says the name of the show is Queens in the Morning.
I didn't say that. The fucking listeners did. We have a job is to entertain people. Now, go to not all the debates. What was the final count? I think it's fair to let the people...
Well, you gave them two choices.
Two great choices.
No, one was Queens in the Morning, and one was Laugh with Jim and Sam.
That had a fair shot.
82% voted Queens in the Morning.
We got a lot. We got 5,600 votes.
Jesus Christ, we did get 5,600 votes.
In 24 hours.
And I'm assuming that wasn't a reference to the borough here. You weren't trying to hit it local.
I shouldn't even think of that.
You didn't?
Oh, you know what? There's a band, too.
Yeah.
Didn't occur to me either way.
No, neither of those two things did. Thank God, when I came in this morning, Paul was like, I decided to put Norton and Friends on the screen because you've got three, like, major UFC fighters. Like the guys that, like the don't fuck around fighters, right?
Three of the UFC card is in November, and because we started we're doing 8 to 11.
Yeah.
They're coming in like very shortly. They have a short period of time before they do press.
And so they decided maybe Queens in the Morning was not the greatest way to introduce them. I love that, like, there's no sort of thought in your head, like, you're the UFC's podcast guy now. And there's no thought for you to be like, if there's UFC guys coming in, I want them to kind of take me seriously. Like, we didn't put Queens in the Morning up because UFC guys are coming in, and you were like you had this look like, I don't know that that's a good idea to take that down.
Yeah, I think Queens in the Morning is important. I mean, they should know the name of the show that they're on.
Well, yeah, again, I haven't agreed to that, and I don't know where you get this idea that shows that are like kind of one-offs here and there need a cute name.
Well, they do.
I don't think they do. There's no reason for brand awareness for one morning,
No, that's true. But yeah, we have 3 mornings this week.
So you want Queens in the Morning to stick throughout?
Yeah, or no, we can change it maybe. Maybe we can change it for tomorrow. To something, whatever. We'll let the listeners decide. We'll come up with some ones. I come up with a couple of cheeky choices.
What other TV show do you want me to edit the intro or remake the intro?
I don't know. We'll have to think about
Cards.
that. I don't know what that
House of
intro
Cards
is. Is that a good intro?
Yeah, House of Cards is a good one.
Do you want to sing like an All in the Family type of song?
Do I?
Yeah,
no.
Together.
No.
I'll do Archie and you do Edith.
That sounds horrible.
You think so?
Yeah, just by the piano.
But I'll do your favorite guy. Boy, the way Rob Zombie played. Did that stink?
Yeah. And then I'll sing about Black Sabbath in a high-pitched accent, high-pitched New York Jewish accent.
Yeah, it'll be
I don't think I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'll do it.
All in the studio.
There we go.
That's a good one. It's hot in here. Why did I turn the heat? Can you turn that down a little bit?
Yeah, let's
Holy
get the
fuck.
AC pumping. So
we have coming in, we got Frankie Edgar, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and Tyron Woodley. Tyron and Stephen are fighting for the welterweight championship November 12th, and Frankie Edgar's fighting Jeremy Stevens.
You and I interviewed Frankie Edgar before, right?
He's a Jersey dude. He's a really nice guy. He's
a Jersey dude or a Philly dude?
Jersey.
Oh,
Eddie Alvarez.
That's what I was thinking of.
They
Eddie
announced
Alvarez,
last night fucking Conor McGregor, Eddie Alvarez, fighting for the lightweight championship as the main event, and that is just
amazing.
I can't express how fucking happy I am about that.
But you knew it had to be huge. This is the first fight in New York, finally.
Yeah, but it's all who they can get, and Conor's a weird dude. He seems to do what he wants to do. He doesn't
He just fought too.
He did. Well, yeah, he did just fight Nate Diaz, a 5-round decision. They said his foot was hurt, and he's saying, "I know my body, and I'm ready to fight."
Wow.
So that's a very tough fight for him.
So we'll talk to them in a few minutes. They're on their way up.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to talk about the debate.
Yes.
Which I saw you were live tweeting.
I was. Made some salient points.
I want to talk to you about your, you finally got your picture with Metallica.
I'm so happy. Thank you. Big kisses for E-Rock and Roland, both who did me a solid. And that's a good picture. That's a really good picture.
You're excited about it.
Very.
Whole band. Not just 3 out of the 4. all of them with you.
And they're all looking at the camera, and there's no one behind. It couldn't have worked out better.
Yeah.
So thank you to E-Rock for coming in a little early, and thank you to Roland for coming in and making that happen.
Now, the guys that we're about to have in, which are Wonderboy Thompson and Tyrone Woodley, are fighting... Tyron.
Yeah.
Was he born Tyrone? Because
I don't know.
Whatever, Tyron.
You call him what you want.
No.
I'll call him the name he chooses. You just pick and choose what you want to call him.
Because Tyron has specifically gone out and said that he does not respect Wonderboy Thompson as a man.
Yeah.
He's trash talked him. Like, I can't understand this idea that these men are going to fight each other, and they just come in to do press together.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. How they can? I guess look, when there's that much money at stake, you don't want the other guy to get hurt.
Yeah,
you don't want somebody was. Who was that? We talked to Dana White yesterday on the UFC podcast. So if you're a fan of that, get it, because Dana was in the whole show.
Oh wow!
And he was talking, I think, about when Aldo and Conor were going out, and he was saying that Jose said, just tell him, really, don't fucking touch me. He can't touch me. And then Conor just kept trying to touch him. Like, he just loves while they were out doing press together.
Yeah.
So sometimes it doesn't work out, because these are alpha guys.
Yeah.
It's a little...
But, I mean, Conor McGregor, more than almost anybody, loves to sell a fight. You know what I mean? Like, he's
very good at it.
And he's the one guy. I feel like most of the guys in UFC throughout that have been really good at selling fights weren't necessarily guys who won fights all the time. You know what I mean? Like, that was a skill set they had, but Conor's the first guy who's like a beast and can sell a fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? There they are. They're right outside. You can bring them in. You can bring them in.
Yeah.
Here they come into Norton and Friends. Wonderboy Thompson, Tyron Woodley, and Frankie Edgar. What's going on, guys?
How are you? We're on the air. How you doing?
What's going on?
Yes, we are on the air.
How's it going, man? It's good to see you. What's up, man? How are you?
Doing great.
How's it going, man? Welcome.
Putting these bad boys on?
Yes.
If you want, yeah.
If you want. So you can hear yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
You're up early to promote this thing. Are you doing promo all day?
Pretty much all day. I mean, I think we get done at like noon. And then
okay.
Then we had press conference earlier today. But, yeah, I got in late last night, touring the city and doing little promo videos. Last night we didn't get in until probably 1 o'clock. I had to get up early this morning.
How big is it, I guess, for all of you that you get to be on the New York card? Is that in your mind, or for you guys, is it just a fight? Is a fight a fight?
Yeah, it's big for me. I'm a Jersey guy. I was one of the first people lobbying up in Albany with the UFC, trying to get it sanctioned. So, I'm excited to be, on the first card here in New York.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's Madison Square Garden. How do you not get excited for it?
Yeah.
This is where all the top performers want to perform at, and the first UFC fight ever in New York, Madison Square Garden. So it's dope to be on the card for sure.
And
Your mic just went out, Jim.
You did go out, right?
Yeah, it was popping a minute ago.
You want to use mine?
Do you fidget with the wires?
You go back and forth.
Is there another...
I heard the wires popping, so maybe there's Mars kind of wandering around in the hallway.
All right, you guys talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was saying before you guys got in here that to me it's odd that two people that would fight each other would be able to kind of be in the same room at the same time. Not that you guys are going to not be able to maintain yourselves, but the fact that there's not an overwhelming hatred, to start this thing.
This is like a month out.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to mediate.
It's like a month out, and I don't think anybody's in fight or kill mode. And it's a professional sport. You got to be professional. And at the end of the day, we're gonna fight. So nothing you kind of do right now dictates the outcome of the fight.
But you have said that you, Tyron, don't respect Steven as a man, right?
I knew you was going there.
You said it though.
I said that basically because I felt like we knew we were fighting longer than when I said something on Fox.
Yeah.
And then if you know I'm fighting you, and then from that point you almost act as if I'm not fighting you or scared to fight you.
Right.
Like my resume speaks for itself. I don't think I've been scared to fight any guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I didn't respect that. So
and we didn't. To be honest, we didn't. I didn't actually know until he actually announced it on Fox. I knew there were some things going back and forth, but nothing was happening that I knew until the day he announced it. So
did you think he was afraid to fight you?
No, I mean everybody was like, is he afraid to fight you? I was like, I don't think he's afraid to fight me. I mean, if he is, he's he hasn't ever showed that he was he's ever been afraid of a fighter. I know he's not afraid of me.
Your dad got into it with him on Twitter. That was interesting to see.
Yeah, a little fireworks there.
That was weird.
Man,
It was like, I didn't realize it was his dad until like late in the game. I'm like, hold on. I'm not finna be going back and forth with my dad on Twitter. I had to put a timeout on that.
Yeah, my dad, man. I looked on Twitter. I was like, wait, is my dad seriously going back and forth with Tyron right now? Well, that was my brother.
Does your dad have any like fight training at all, or is he just somebody who defends you?
No, man. He's actually fought back in the 70s and 80s. I mean, he's 61 now. He just trains fighters right now, and yeah, man. I guess I'm his son, and you know how that
got all fired up.
goes. Yeah, man.
But do you not like your dad antagonizing a guy that you have to fight?
Not like that. Come on.
Yeah,
it kind of helped. It helped promote the fight a little bit too.
I mean, I think everything helped promote the fight. People don't realize what it means to cement a legacy. When I think about my career and the guys I fought, and I think about the guys that are out there, I mentioned fighting like George St. Pierre and some of these other guys, and everyone made it seem as if, hey, I was passing over Wonder Boy. That's not what's happening. Frankie will tell you that if you get an opportunity to fight against legendary guys like that, that puts that notch on your belt and takes you to the next level. We're both trying to cement ourselves as legends in this sport, and that's why I said that. So when people are like, oh, you scared? It's crazy because the fans don't understand. They don't understand behind the scenes. They don't understand the financial side of it, and they don't understand what we go through as fighters. So I just had to sit back and just do like this for a while.
Because you're looking for the highest profile fight.
Not even that. I mean, Wonder Boy's beating two top guys, one former champion, one former contender. So it's not that it's not a high profile fight, but things have a way of working itself out. And as we saw yesterday, I'm going to be in a position where I wanted to be at anyway.
Did you guys? You talk about getting a piece of the gate? When did you find out that Conor and Eddie was the actual main event?
When I woke up from getting a massage last night.
Now, are you saying massage in air quotes, or was it like a legit massage?
I was getting a legit massage, and I freaking woke up to that news. So
that's great. So that's great for all of you.
Still had a happy ending in that massage. You know what I mean?
Literally very different than when Jim wakes up with it after a massage.
Yeah, it's usually I'm apologizing and handing over extra money. So you guys are very happy that's the the main.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to be probably the biggest card at UFC history. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that?
Isn't that crazy to be a part? Like, psychologically, what's that like? Because first there was UFC 100, right? And they say this is the biggest card ever. And like UFC 200, and they're like, okay, now this is the biggest card ever. UFC 205 because it's in New York. Now this, and it's such like a young sport that each one of these things is the biggest card in history.
Well, both of them were Conor fights too. The last one they said was
that's right.
was Diaz, and then this one they're saying are the two biggest in history.
When you have something like that going, it's like the mentality. I have an opportunity here to be theoretically if you're still doing the biggest shows in history, anyone here would have the opportunity to be the biggest fighter in history, right? Is that something that you guys think about, or is that?
I mean, I just try to go out there and perform. I don't think I look at the
legacy,
the end game. I mean, legacy is something you talk about, I think, when you're older.
Right,
I mean,
right.
You got to think about it. I mean, I'm definitely towards the more ladder of my career, but I'm not worrying about that stuff till.
How old are you?
I'll be 35 next month.
It's weird to be that young and looking at that's what athletes go through. The latter part of your career. It's like you're still in your early 30s.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not putting a number on anything, but I mean, Father Time doesn't wait for anybody.
Well, and GSP too. If you had fought him, he hasn't fought 3 years now, or 2 years. It's been a while. I mean, it would be kind of. I think he wouldn't do too well at this point.
You'd be surprised, man. These guys are still training. Just because you take time away from the sport, he never retired from the sport, and I think he was a few years ahead of the game anyway. So maybe the game is caught up to where it'd be more competitive. At that time, he was dominating. Johnny Hendricks gave him a run for his money. A lot of people thought Johnny had won that fight. So before then, he was just had dominating performance after dominating performance.
Do you feel you've been given the respect you deserve as a champion?
I don't really worry about that, to be honest, because the time I would have to take to go out there and try to make everyone like you and try to make everyone understand why you're doing. I have a very clear sight on what I want to do in the sport. And, how I want to do it, and I'm doing that. So if it takes my whole career for people to give me the respect, then that's fine, because I really don't do it for everyone to like me or not like me or think of me as a role model. I do it for my family. I do it for the people that support me. Those people I want to prove right instead of taking the negative energy trying to prove everybody wrong. Like, I can go to Twitter, and I can, have 300 messages. I'm like, go to work. If you put this energy in your own career, you'll be successful.
But sometimes you get into. It's hard not to get into it on Twitter once in a while. Like somebody's dad comes after you.
I'll give them a little bit here and there, but just in general, like people will call me like, Tyron, get off that now. Like I got 2 or 3 people that know when to get me off, so I just don't do it.
Well, it's hard not to come back because you're not used to somebody confronting you and backing off it.
Yeah, but you also got to understand who these guys are, really. I mean, these guys who sit at home and watch TV all day long. What are you know, a lot of these guys that have no idea what it's like to actually step out there in the octagon.
Faceless.
Yeah, but it's like it's
I'll write the best comeback, and then I just never press send. You know,
You gotta write it.
that's how I get it out.
You gotta press block.
That block button is where it's at. Yeah.
Sometimes I really freak people out. I'll DM them. I'll be like, "Can I suck your dick?" And then I block them.
Wow. That went a whole different direction.
You've never tried that,
8:15 in the morning.
Well, I'm not going to do it, but they don't know how to handle it. They're like, "Well, yeah, he's a nicer guy than I thought."
Yeah. How do I get him to unblock me? How do I get him to unblock me? But it's also like, I feel like you guys probably get it worse than a lot of people because the people who would attack anonymously are probably specifically going to want to go after guys who you can't do that face to face with any of you because you're trained fighters. If anybody's not going to get it face to face from people like that, it would be you guys because you're known to rip people's faces
But we also
off.
give them full exposure. Like no other sport do you see the athletes just walk through the MGM Grand, or you see them doing a signing for 2 hours where fans can just come up and get as many autographs or pictures as they want. We give our fans that access to us time and time again, and then I think they get used to it. And sometimes they take it for granted and abuse it. So they think because they at the shows, they at the pay-per-views, they buying the pay-per-views or they, getting these autographs, they feel like now they own a piece of our company. They bought shares into our company.
Right.
And they can tell us how to fight, who we should fight, what we should do. And we love them and they're extremely passionate. We just got to take it with a grain of salt and not let it affect you.
I was watching one time. I was watching Dana sign, and there was a big group of people, and he went over to the stands, and he was actually using people's cell phones to take the. And I'm like, that's why one of the reasons this sport is so popular because you guys are accessible and you treat the fans so well, and like boxers you can't get near, and they don't give you the fights you want. I've said that a bunch of times, and so with UFC you get the fights that you want to see. It's great.
Yeah, I guess this is for any of you guys, but like when you see somebody like McGregor, who is obviously a draw. And part of the reason he's a draw is because of the way he can talk, right? Part of the way he can sell fights. Does that make you guys think to yourselves, I got to learn how to do that too? That's becoming part of this game? Or do you stick to just being like, you know what, let me just stick to what's happening in the cage?
I kind of be just myself. If I actually started that now, people would just be like, you know what, Steven, just sit down, dude. You know what
are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do? So, all I can do is really go out there and just perform the best I can. And, hopefully that's exciting enough.
Right.
And Tyron, you said you didn't think that Steven was as humble as he comes off. You seem, because you're such a nice guy. You're like a very genuinely nice dude. And you said you didn't.
Yeah, I just think that, maybe I was misconstrued that I knew about this fight. If he was asking for the fight just in the past, when I've asked for a particular fight, when that fighter got anywhere near about accepting the fight, especially the way I go after Joe and those guys, they would have told me that, hey, he's on the brink of signing this fight. Like, this was like, when I say weeks, I mean weeks. Like, I was asking for a bout agreement. Like, where's the bout agreement? Where's the bout agreement? Where's the bout agreement? And it was maybe, I said 6 weeks. I was way off. His dad, Papa Thompson got me.
He went
back, researched, found exactly the 6 week mark. So it was not 6 weeks. It was definitely several weeks before, though, where I actually said that. And I just, maybe that wasn't the sequence, but I just find it very odd that the champion says yes to the challenger and the challenger is not notified.
So you think he might have known?
I think he might have known.
You think so?
I found out literally the day you announced it.
I don't think that I can break that because I text Dana and I asked him, and at that point I still had some legal stuff in my bout agreement. Dana never let us announce a fight without a bout agreement. Have you ever been able to do that?
No.
So
What's the agreement called? What's it called?
It's called a bout agreement.
A bout agreement.
That makes the fight official.
Yeah.
So
it's not official until you sign it.
My bout agreement wasn't even signed yet, and I texted him. He said, "Go ahead and run with it. Go ahead and announce it." So in my mind, the knowledge was there. So maybe I could be wrong.
Right, but probably you don't think so though, because Dana White.
You want to get some fire. I can see where you're going.
I'm just saying Dana White's a smart businessman.
Yeah, that's also because you're not sitting between them.
I got a table. I got enough room to duck under it. Is your dad like a cage dad? Like, does he sit there and like, is he very? Because like my dad listens to like every radio show I do.
Yeah.
He always calls me after to let me know.
That's my daughter.
Man, you have no idea. I mean, yeah, he's a proud dad, man. So he's up there. If I do an interview, he's like, hey, which one is it, man? I got to look it up. So, we run a school back in Simpsonville, upstate karate. We're always teaching classes. So I always catch him. When he's supposed to be teaching classes, he's in the office looking at, listening to my radio interview from the next day. So, yeah, man, he tries to listen to every one of them.
You were, Frankie, you were talking about being 35 and being on the other side of it. In terms of age, I guess it makes me think of CM Punk, who was 37 when he just debuted and didn't do so great. Were you guys at all surprised? Like, look, I'm a pro wrestling fan. I didn't think CM Punk would win. I thought that he wouldn't bother going for it if he wasn't going to be able to do something. And then, to my eyes, he didn't do anything.
As well as you even thought he would do.
I did not. No, he did very, very poorly.
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, Tyron trains with him a little more frequently than any of us, I think. But, I didn't know what to expect. I seen him warming up in the back, and that's when I was a little like, it just didn't look too fluid.
Really?
I was a little nervous for him, I'll be honest.
Yeah. So you kind of thought, you were like, that's not at this stage, that's not what he should look like.
I don't think he was ready for it.
He trained hard, though. They said
he trained
hard.
seriously, but, you're ready, 37 years old. That's just a tough. He
a
put
tough
himself
spot.
in a tough position. So give him credit for that.
And you trained with him, Tyron?
Yeah, I trained with him a little bit, and the thing about Punk is he trained so hard, it made you want to go. Like I went out on my own dime to go and support him and watch him because anybody that put that kind of work in the gym, like for 2 years, however long, whatever. I don't know if they signed him a year or two. Obviously, my weeks are off.
Yeah. I think your dad knows how long CM Punk trained for.
Or CM's father will start attacking him.
So, yeah, it had been a while, and he had been doing like 3 days boxing, privates, jiu-jitsu private lessons. Then he finally got incorporated to the pro training. And, he took his lumps, and he just kept coming back every single day, driving up from Chicago. So I had to support that, and we didn't expect Mickey Gall to take him down. If I was fighting against CM Punk and I'm like, he's, older, and he hasn't fought before, I'm going to try to exploit his striking. So we thought the guy was going to come out and, try to outstrike him. So we wanted to close the gap. And he just basically ran into a takedown and never had a chance to even show anything he worked on. So
the minute you see Gall kind of going for a takedown, you go,
he didn't see
no.
it. He just basically, it looked like he was running the ball and he got tackled.
Right.
So,
Didn't he swing
at
and
that
miss?
point, I was like, oh, my
Pretty
God.
much,
Yeah, he swung and missed, and he just ducked under him, and he took him down pretty easily. It's kind of hard to combat a brown belt.
Yeah.
I don't think a whole lot of people understand what kind of pressure probably he was going through, knowing that, everybody's expecting him to lose. So he's probably working his butt off, man, to prove them wrong. Yeah, I got to the point where I was like, man, I want this guy to win. I want this guy to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to be that Cinderella story or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's also, you guys had to think, it's kind of good for the sport that he lost so badly, right? Like, because it lets everybody know that you can't just jump into this. Like this, it kind of gives credit to all you guys that have been doing it your whole lives. You know what I mean? That you can't just jump in halfway through your life, train for a couple years, and do it. It's not possible.
Yeah, NBA player can't just come over and say, hey, I want to fight in the UFC. I don't know. Maybe we could. Maybe we could have Tom Cruise versus Brad Pitt up in the biggest fight ever. Who knows?
I think he just had no base, too. Like, you think about Brock Lesnar, who came over. He had a wrestling base. He's a national champion. You got guys that are, Mitrione, who was an NFL football player, but those guys had wrestling. So if you have some form of martial art in your base to draw from, I think you can learn a little quicker. He just did not have the jiu-jitsu, the karate, the taekwondo, the striking, the boxing, or wrestling as a base before pro wrestling. So I think he just kind of had to learn everything. And at that age,
Tough.
He's still in the gym. He's back in there training now. So
He is?
Yeah, I told him I had to pull an intervention on him because he's eating too many damn donuts and at all these restaurants. But he's enjoying it.
Yeah, but I was wondering if the fighters root against him just for that same reason. Because if I see someone do stand-up comedy, like some actor wants to try being funny, who do I root for him to fucking bomb?
You do. You don't mind it when he fails.
Harder than it looks, isn't it? Stupid. Yeah.
At first it was like that, but as it got closer to time, it was like, man, this is. You can see in his face, like you know that there's a lot more pressure than what this guy is actually, showing. So I was like, man. I was like rooting for this guy.
You had to respect him for how serious he took
Yeah.
it. It wasn't like he was just, trying to be a name to just jump in the sport. He took it seriously when he hooked up with a good team. And, he made a good run for it. But
And he walked away from a lot of money. He could have made a lot more if he just stayed in WWE, probably too.
And
Oh,
they
my
didn't
God,
match him up with
way
they didn't
more,
match
yeah.
him up with a guy that he was just, this guy was like a striker and grappler. And I'm like, dang, they didn't really, pair him up to
Make it easy for
the
him.
level where I thought he could have, had an advantage.
So, at what point, like in this process, for any of you, does it get to the point where you're at like battle mode? Like, because you were saying when you got in here, not you, Jim.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
Are you ignited beast mode right there?
I just like to cheer from the sides.
It's kind of, I guess it's kind of like it kind of goes on and off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I'm in the gym, that's when you're like in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, if you live that, I guess I don't know all the time. I don't know if that would be exhausting or.
It must be difficult. I think about that because, like, psychologically, like, you have to stay in that mode when you're in the octagon. Is it ever difficult? Like, because if you slip out of it even for a second, I would imagine you're like, oh no, I'm in trouble. Like, if you're not sitting there ready to kill, right?
When you're out there,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to stay on point, especially with a guy like this. I mean,
Right.
he's the champion for a reason. So you go out there and for a split second, you're not, ready or. Anything could happen. He could sit there and knock you out, as you saw his last fight.
Right.
You don't know what was going through Lawler's head at that moment. Like, he
being
could be
nice now.
somewhere. He could be somewhere else. Ends up knocking you out.
That was a shocking. I mean, it wasn't shocking that you won, but to knock a guy like that out that quickly. I mean,
How many guys have I knocked out that quickly, though? Why
yeah,
was
that's a
it
good
such
point.
shock?
Because Lawler to me is such a tough dude, and to see him beaten so completely was shocking.
By the way, that facial expression on Norton's face just now was the immediate thought of, like, what would my face look like if I was getting knocked out right now?
Well, it's just called. Let me just make this point very quickly.
I turned to him like, why was that surprising?
Well, no, but just when you see a guy get beaten a great champion like that, and he's a tough dude, Robbie Lawler, and to see him get beaten that fast it's always a surprise to see.
You weren't surprised, though?
I would quote the Nate Diaz quote, but it's probably, I don't know.
You could curse it.
I'm not saying I was not surprised. I thought that, I always put myself in a position where I feel like I can be successful, and at any point anybody can get knocked out. But I just think that the fans don't realize how long I've been doing this, how hard I've been training, and it wasn't a night off for Robbie. I just was a better fighter, and I think that's what happened. I beat him, and it wasn't that I did something special. I saw a punch, I took the punch, and I finished it off the job. So I wasn't surprised I won. Was I surprised it happened in the first round? Possibly. I thought he would, been kind of looking for me to come out, guns blazing, but just in general, I had prepared to come out gun blazing for 5 rounds. So, no, I wasn't surprised.
There's just certain things that happen that as a guy watching a lot of fights, I was surprised that Conor beat Nate in a 5-round decision. I never saw that coming. I never would have taken that bet that he was going to win a 5-round decision. Just certain things happen. You're like, wow.
So you never thought I was going to win the fight?
I knew you were going to win the fight, but I just didn't think that Robbie would get knocked out that fast. Because I had, after what he did to Johnny Henry, I just didn't see him getting knocked out immediately.
That's what makes
I
this
was
game
surprised.
so exciting, though. You know what I mean? You really don't know at this point. I mean, because the game's always evolving. Who's going to win? I mean, who do you pick? Because you never know. I mean, look at, who was it? Bisping and Rockhold. Nobody thought that Bisping would sit there and knock him out. I don't remember what round it was in, but you know what I mean, you never know.
But you're now, right, you're fighting a guy in a month and a half who just across the table from you said he was planning on coming out guns blazing all 5 rounds. So it didn't matter. Like, are you sitting there going like, oh, he does have the ability to do that. I don't want that to happen.
Not at all, man. I mean, in my head, every fight I face, I'm thinking it's going to be the toughest fight of my life. And, you got to be prepared. Yeah, you got to be prepared for that.
Are you looking at kind of, at least psychologically at this point, sizing each other up, and are you looking in his eyes and vice versa to see if there's any fear whatsoever?
No, I know this guy's not. You know what I mean?
Have you ever found
at this level?
I've always been able to look at a guy's eyes and see what type of fight I'm in for. And when you're in the weigh-ins, I'm not trying to talk stuff. I'm not trying to go all nuts, but I can look in your eyes. I can see what kind of fight. I've looked in guys' eyes. I'm like, this dude's he's going to war. Some guys have been indecisive. I fought Carlos Condit. He didn't know how to deal with me. I can tell he didn't have the Rubik's Cube figured out. And some guys, I just felt like when I fought Koscheck, he just had this defeated look in his eye, and I knew I was going to get him out of there. So I'll be staring in deep and seeing what kind of fight I'm in for. But I'm down for any fight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Doesn't a guy like Aldo not look you in the eye, though? I noticed when he walks out, maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, but he seems to kind of look down.
Yeah, I think in weigh-ins we looked at each other, but the square up in the cage, he looks down. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think that's about? Because he's obviously not afraid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe his thing. Some guys like to act crazy. Some guys look down. Some guys look to the left. I don't know. It's just...
Does it affect you anyway? Or you don't give a shit?
Nah, it don't matter to me. You know, I try to stare at one eye. Fuck with them.
Frank, I like how you trying to act like you older. You only 35. We're all the same age. They keep trying to outlay you like, oh, he's on this. I'm like, I'm 34. I think he's 34. And you 35. So we like the same age.
I'm not even 35 yet, so hold on.
He's 34. Do you, Frankie? Do you feel the same way as Tyron? Like when you at the weigh-ins, when you look at somebody in the eyes, can you tell a lot about the fight, or is that not?
You can, but sometimes it throws you off. You don't know.
Right.
I don't try to figure people out by their
Because the last thing you want to do is like see weakness in a guy's eyes, come in overconfident, and realize, oh no, that wasn't weakness.
Yeah. I just worry about myself, how I'm gonna step in there, and how confident I want to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a ritual when you walk into the cage? I'm always amazed at guys who walk in a certain way, and then you'll see a guy like Stipe Miocic who just kind of walks in just casually.
Just walks in.
Yeah, with nothing, and then there's other
He was
guys.
just talking regular, and he was like, hey, so what are you doing? Oh, hold on, I got to go out there and fight. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, before the fight, I don't walk out there any certain way, but before the fight, man, I'm back there sleeping. I sleep right up until
you do.
I get up, I warm up a little bit. Next thing you know, I'm back there. I'm just.
You
out.
almost set me up for alley hooper, but I'm not gonna take it.
I'm sleeping. Yeah, that's an easy one. So you're not
sleep before that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been fighting since I was 15. That's just one way that I cope with everything. You know what I mean? I just sleep.
Are you an easy sleeper in general? Like,
oh my god, I could lay down on this table and fall asleep right now.
Isn't that nice to have that kind of?
It drives me crazy. I can't sleep in a king bed, and you're dozing off in the back.
Fuck. In a locker room before you fight in a title fight. You're like,
Dr. J said that. Remember we interviewed Dr. J one time, and he said that for him, it's being able to sleep anywhere is one of the greatest advantages because you always have extra energy over your opponent. And he said he could doze off in the car, on a bus, anywhere. I just can't do it.
Oh man, I love my sleep. I love my sleep. Wake up at the crack of noon. Get ready to go through the day. I love my sleep. Got to have at least 15 hours.
15.
I'm kidding.
What about you, Frankie? Do you have any rituals before a fight?
Not really. I think the ritual is that I don't have a ritual. I try to do things differently, just so I don't have any superstitions or anything.
This way, if something goes wrong or something different happens, you're not like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I didn't do this time.
You get the same guy to tape your hands.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that.
Right. You just worry about again. You're more of a task at hand guy. Let me just make sure I do my job tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Just show up, get the job done, and move on.
Yeah, Tyron?
Yeah, our guys in our division all bring something different. Everybody's a completely different fighter, but everyone does at least one or two things real dangerous. So I might have a different training partner, so I might be doing something different. But I just want to make sure I'm warm, that I got a good stretch in, and as long as I get that, I'm good.
I got you.
Did you guys watch the debates last night?
No. I watched all the filters that they put on the faces of Hillary and Donald, which was hilarious.
But you missed the debate? That's not really your... Isn't that nice? When you can be like, when you can excel at this level at fighting, you really are not responsible for knowing what else is going on in the world. You're like, as long as I focus on this is what I have to do.
I don't think those two know what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think about when I think about this election. I think just that both of them they rub certain people wrong way, and it's like almost like, what are we gonna do for the next 4 years?
Like it doesn't either way.
Either way, it feels
we're...
like we in for a surprise.
Yeah.
What did you do before you fought? When you were younger, what did you do?
Wrestled.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I wrestled forever.
Did you always want to be a fighter, or before that, did you have something?
I wanted to play football, to be honest, but my coaches in high school thought I was going to be too small, which I ended up not being too small. But I always wanted to play football, but I wrestled as well. So I had a chance to go to college for wrestling, so I said, all right, I'm going to do that.
Tyron, you also have a podcast.
Yeah, the Morning Wood Show with these nuts.
Oh, right. That's right.
With these nuts.
That's really the best
Morning
name
Wood
ever.
with these nuts.
Who came up with that? Was that
Actually,
you?
Jessica gave us a stamp of approval. We went to the fans and try to get some names for the podcast because me and Dean are idiots sometimes. So we decided to become these nuts, and since my name was Woodley, we decided to go with the Morning Wood Show.
Oh, okay. So
can't forget it.
The two of you combined are D's nuts.
Yeah.
and you're
the Morning Wood Show.
The Morning Wood Show with these nuts.
I figured you would get that. Send those
I know
horrific, filthy DMs.
No,
Yeah, watch this dude.
he got what Morning Wood was. He just didn't know. He didn't. The problem is with Jim. He just thought Morning Wood. He didn't realize that was your name. You know what I mean?
I just make the connection. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. You do it. I know you do it in Florida.
No, we actually do satellites. we do satellites. So one time I was in India Dean was in Korea and the producer was in LA, so technology is just crazy.
Why were you in India?
I was in a movie in India.
Indian
I was
Bollywood?
not dancing because I know you're going to ask me.
Oh, okay,
You didn't
yeah.
sing or dance or
I
anything?
actually like
like
that they end movies like
it was
that.
actually an MMA movie called Sultan, and the most popular actor in India. I think he's probably 4th or 5th overall in the world for as far as much money. He's making like 50 or 60 million a year in acting, which is nuts. So I did that movie, and it's like broke every international record. So
Is that what you want to get into, acting, or is that just a thing you were doing at that moment?
I do it in between fights when I have a chance, but I just have seen guys in the past that focus too much on entertainment and take away from fighting. So I've turned down 4 or 5 projects, and you know, people looking at me like, oh, how can you turn that down? And I'm like, well, that's almost like you asking me how much money we make, because you don't understand that fighting, you're only going to make this type of money, you know, this period in your life, and the movies things will be afterwards.
Is that what you think happened to Ronda Rousey?
No, I just think she lost. I mean,
That wasn't...
I think she lost a fight against a girl that had a good game plan against her, and that was it. You know, I don't think...
You don't think
I
she was
can't-
distracted by the entertainment world
you can
around
get
her?
distracted by owning the gym. You can get distracted by sitting up on social media all day. So distractions can come however you want it. But I think she was a high-level athlete where she managed it for so long that I don't think it was that big of a distraction. You know, she was probably able to tolerate it. She just got beat.
And how about you? Any acting or anything? I am amazed by how many fighters do these like entertainment.
Nothing
projects.
yet, man. I mean, if it comes my way, then probably. But as of right now, just full-time fighter, man.
I can't wait till your dad threatens to beat up every bad movie reviewer.
You would be the guy to do that.
Yeah, you were like, what were you like? Were you 47 or 57-0 as a kickboxer?
57 as a kickboxer.
So was your first professional loss against Matt Brown?
Yep, sure was. It was my second fight in the UFC.
And what was that like taking it after that many wins?
Oh my goodness. You know, it was, of course, you know, you felt bad, but that was probably the best fight I've ever had. As of, you know what I mean? Just with the change after and what I've learned during that fight, that was the fight. I mean, it was rough. I mean, the whole process. You know, I was new. I mean, I had my first fight in 2010, and then in 2012, I'm fighting Matt Brown. So I was like, you know, I didn't have the wrestling, didn't have the jiu-jitsu. The first day that UFC called, I was going to turn him down because I felt I wasn't ready.
Is there a pressure that leaves like after your first loss? You know what I mean? That you don't have to maintain that sort of undefeated.
Yeah, there was a crazy amount of hype. You know, for me coming into the UFC for a beginner, you know, fighting for the UFC at first, and then just with that first loss, it just kind of it went away. It wasn't as much pressure, and now I can just go out there and fight. You know?
Yeah, I always wondered if being undefeated was harder. Like when Ronda was, I think, 10 or 12 or 13-0, whenever.
Yeah.
I just keep saying numbers, and then she finally lost it. Maybe it fucked with her, but it seems like if you get a loss out of the way, you don't have to obsess over, you know, being undefeated for the rest of your career.
But you think you'll probably win at Madison Square Garden?
Of course.
Oh boy,
Of course not.
That's not good. Tyron, how come you got into podcasting?
Just because it's our own filter. It's a way we can communicate and let people know what's on our mind, and we don't have to make it specific for whether it's a UFC or Fox or whatever. So it's just we can have fun. We can go over topics, politics, and it's just our way of kind of expressing ourselves.
Dana doesn't care what you say or anything like that.
I mean, we can't just go out there and go ham on it. But I think in general, we get edgy sometimes, but I don't think we just go, you know, in a place where we put our jobs in jeopardy.
Well, the
Right.
kind of stuff Dana says, too, which is great
That's
in
true.
interviews, he never seems to hold back. So that's got to be an advantage to have a boss who
And
kind
Dean
of...
works with him too. They do looking for a fight. So he's one of the guys on that show with Dana. So I think you kind of know Dana a little bit more. And if it's something that we probably shouldn't say, we probably won't do it.
Have any of you ever gotten scolded by Dana White? Because I mean, I started becoming fascinated by it after Brock Lesnar in his run with UFC, not this last one, his run, when he did his promo about Bud Light and everything, and then, you know, half an hour later was apologizing because obviously the wrath of Dana had come down. Have any of you ever had to...
I haven't experienced that yet, but I've heard some stories.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I heard he's pretty rough if you know, you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, but I haven't felt that wrath yet.
He's texting me some stuff he didn't like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you-
Nothing. I just was talking shit about some fights that I didn't get or something in an interview, and he said I sound like a maniac and this and that, and tells your problem. But it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
Did you apologize or did you just fucking write LOL?
Yeah, I was just like, just trying to get mine. Just trying to get mine.
Send some emojis.
Calling fighters out seems to be like the guys that do that. Like Mick got himself the CM Punk fight. And
Yeah.
then he calls out Sage Northcutt. There's something about that, you know, it seems to work.
It
It's
gives-
entertainment, man.
Gives
Yeah.
some traction to it, you know. Makes it a story.
Tyron was unusually silent when he was talking about getting scolded by Dana White.
I know what I can say and can't say.
Has he yelled at you or no?
I think he's yelled at, anybody who's asking for a certain amount of money or fights. Everybody's going to get yelled at. But if you know Dana, he gets over things really fast. He's not going to hold a grudge. And, just in general, it's business. And I think he's used to doing business that way.
How do you guys lock out, once you really get into training mode, like how do you lock out the rest of the world? Like we were talking about, not focusing on the debate or whatever, but I'm assuming once training starts, you really have to not only lock out what else is going on in the media or whatever, but I mean like everything, right? To focus in on what's going on.
You got to have a good circle, a good team.
That's what it is. You just lock into this.
Filter certain things shouldn't reach you. Certain things that aren't important. Certain things that aren't important to you shouldn't reach you. So if you have a good filter and a good circle, that make sure that things that are important to your training and doing well in the fight that and have knowledge of, and things that aren't, you don't.
How long does it take you to establish that circle?
A long time.
You have to trial and error.
And you got to constantly evaluate it because sometimes you start making it edge up, and some people start dropping out of the circle.
Right. Right.
Is it hard not to feed into the other stuff? I mean, for me, it's almost impossible. I can't. We talked about Tiger Woods a lot, and his whole crazy ritual when he finally got, when it all fell apart, he stopped playing golf well. And I thought part of it was probably part of his ritual. Part of the stress relief was doing all this crazy texting. And is it hard not to feed into that outside stuff?
Man, for me, no, man, not at all. I mean, when you got to fight, that's all you focus on. Of course, you got little things, little breaks in there that you do, so you're not thinking about it all the time, so it's not too crazy. But for me, it's teaching classes. But yeah, man, when it's time to train, is business.
You actually like teaching classes?
Love it, man. I didn't become the fighter I am, if it wasn't for teaching too. I started teaching when I was 15, and I don't know, man, something about it, you have to understand it more when you have to teach it, especially to kids. You know what I mean? So it's fun, man. It's fun. We party down.
Is your dad going to be at the Garden?
Oh, yeah.
He will be. Oh, yeah. You better watch out, Tyron. You better watch out.
Will he be in your corner or no?
Yeah, he's always in my corner. He's always in my corner.
I'm always amazed. Whose corner just got into? Have you ever had your corner? Was it Fabricio Verdum? He threw a kick.
Yeah, he literally front kicked him.
Edmund, right?
Yeah.
And then you had to the face. Though it was like kind of
to the chest. Right?
You never know who's going to get kicked back. You never know who's going to kick because you got Big Country kicking the ref.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah,
was that last weekend? Yeah,
that was. That's one thing I've never seen before is a ref getting kicked in the ass.
No, I think he kind of knew Big John. I think he was maybe a little friendly with him. So
I mean he didn't. He just touched
because he didn't get in trouble with nothing.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, the fight happens November 5th. At Madison Square Garden. There's going to be a press conference tonight.
12. We fighting a week early now?
12.
Oh,
yes, I'm sorry. He always does. He tries to sabotage UFC. No, it's just 12.
November 5th. You're going to be there by yourself.
November 12th at Madison Square Garden. There's a press conference tonight at 6 p.m. at the theater at Madison Square Garden. There's free tickets available to fans at the Madison Square Garden box office for the press conference. Not for the fight.
For the
I'm
fight.
like, damn, UFC getting generous. We need some more tickets they giving away for free.
Tickets to UFC 205 are going to go on sale on Friday, but I mean, to say this will sell out quick would be the understatement of the century.
This card is amazing. We talked to Danny yesterday for an hour, and of course he didn't tell us that he actually had Conor and Eddie as the main event. Are you guys the co-main?
I believe so.
I think so, yeah.
It's the welterweight championship. I mean, Tyron Woodley against Stephen Thompson.
It's 3 title fights, so I don't know how they're going to...
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and J-Chick against Kowalker. I can never say Carolina's last name, so just say Joanna's fighting.
It's going to be good. Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Stevens.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be a good night.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Thanks
for having us.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
More with Norton and Friends right after this. Sirius 206, XM 103, Opie Radio. We're back with more Norton and Friends.
Welcome back to a show that has yet to have a confirmed name. The man says Norton and Friends when he announces it. Norton says it's, what is it, Queens in the Morning? Is what he said Queens in the Morning.
We already have tomorrow's name.
What's tomorrow's name?
All in the Studio.
Oh, that's the you know what? That's the fight. At least like the other ones are outwardly like gay. All in the studio is like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. If you want to call the show, call 866-969-1969, 866-969-1969. I was happy we had Wonderboy Thompson and Tyron Woodley and Frankie Edgar all in studio. But it's always weird when there's three people, because especially when two of them are fighting each other, because throughout the thing I was like, I hope I'm paying enough attention to Frankie. Like I kept feeling like Frankie wasn't getting enough attention because I spent the whole time trying to get the other two guys to fight. So I was like, you're cool too, Frankie. I'm looking forward to seeing you fight too, Frankie. But they're fighting each other. Like, to me, that was the most interesting thing in the world, that like they're fighting each other and they're on two ends of the table and they're like, no, we're not going to fight each other for a month. If we're not going to fight each other for a month, then like, why would we be mad now? It's like, what? If I knew that I was going to be in a fight with anyone in, I don't care if it's 3 months from now, that's all I'd be thinking about. Be trying to psych the other person out or something. Let's go to, by the way, Jim is coming back. He's in the Tinkle room right now, but he is coming back. Let's go to Brian in Tampa. By the way, I love that we have like 2 staffs worth of people and nobody's answering the phones. Brian, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts and friends in Queens and in the studio.
Yeah, Sam. Thanks a lot, man. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Good. My mic is fixed. You remember before when it went out?
Okay. Those cunts are more boring than Hillary Clinton.
I like those guys. They were good.
They actually were good. I thought they were good, too. They were a lot of fun. Yeah, your mic just failed. It committed suicide.
How fucking crazy was that?
It was fine. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Fucking man, but this place is just falling apart at the seams.
They replaced it and everything was fine.
Fucking talking is popping out. I'm like, oh shit.
Is that what you said?
Fucking crazy.
I just like the way you pump stuff up like that.
Yeah.
Like, just really make it like cool.
You gotta listen to the
know?
replay. If you didn't hear it, man, it's fucking whew.
Yeah.
Shit got crazy.
No, it did. It did. But somehow we managed to power through.
Fucking E-Rock goes over there. He's like, fuck, dude. Putting the shit together.
No,
And
he
brings
wasn't.
it over.
It really wasn't a
Fucking
big deal.
guys were all looking like, what's going on? Sam's talking.
Yeah, it wasn't too big of a deal.
Oh, I get that the sign's wrong.
Wasn't too big.
The sign is wrong.
You want all the TVs changed?
Of course I do.
I can't. He completely.
To TS's.
Paul made a Stranger Things intro.
Sure I did.
Not you.
Shut up.
Queens in the morning. Which
That's
is
the name of the show. What am I going to do?
infuriating. Infuriating. So, you watched the debate last night?
Yes, I did. All of it.
Did
Every
they
single minute.
Do we know yet, Travis, how many
Yes,
people
we
watched
do,
that?
Unfortunately.
Yes, we do know, Travis.
I don't like how you said that.
Stinks. Do we know how many people watched it?
No, not yet.
Because they were saying like
in a few hours. I'm good.
I'm going to guess 50 million.
it would most certainly be more than 50 million.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
They guessed 100 million, but
Obama's
so you're just
first.
cutting it in half?
Yeah, they were. That's really a bad guess.
Well, they always
if it's only
overestimate.
50 million.
They always overestimate.
Obama's first debate in 2012, I think, with Hillary, I think is what they said, did 70 million.
Oh, okay.
So this one's definitely going to do more than that.
I liked both of them in it, believe it or not. I didn't hate either one of them. I thought Hillary came off as pretty composed. People said that she did much
What
better
a
than
hot
Trump.
take from Jim Norton.
But I thought, well, hold on
them
now.
both. They both kind of came across as likable, and that's kind of my number one.
I did actually enjoy them both. Neither one of them annoyed me with their answers. Like, her responses didn't annoy me like I thought they would. She didn't do that. Rah, rah. She just talked.
Right.
And her just talking. And I liked him more when he was just talking. Like, I didn't like his interrupting. He was a little too much interrupting, and there's nothing worse than when someone just keeps interrupting. It wrecks everything.
Yeah?
Yep.
So what'd you think of, but does that mean Hillary, it's a win for Hillary then? Because
I don't know.
I would say that you were probably not annoyed with Trump because you like Trump. And
I also liked what he was saying about finances.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like all of his answers. Some of his answers I thought were awful. The fucking, hey, look, I understand race. I built a club in West Palm Beach.
He goes, I'm not racist. He basically said, I'm not racist. I built a golf club and played with very wealthy African-American families.
Oh, it's just crazy.
That's the thing. To me, I was watching it. I watched it live on my show last night. And I know. Little humble brag there. Excuse me.
Live on my show.
I have to tell you that Donald Trump, to me, lost by a lot. And I'm not a Hillary Clinton person. Like, I've enjoyed most of what Donald Trump has done so far just because sheer entertainment value. But I thought he lost in a major way last night.
You didn't think that he made sense when he was talking about the free trade and the Iran deal and these other things? He harped on them a little too much, but I thought he made very, very good points.
It was good to bring them up, but it was obvious to me that he hadn't done homework, and Hillary had done a lot of homework. Like, he walked in, and most of what he was saying was just very bad deal, very, very bad and bad things, and we needed to be better. And then Hillary would come across, and first, she'd list all these actual facts. Like, she'd have actual references. Like, it was like Donald Trump was like a research paper with no citations. And Hillary Clinton was like a well-cited document.
I'm trying to think of examples in the beginning where he was really picking apart, and she was just giving these vagaries about race and about how he's talking about black communities and they're in worse shape now, and he gave stats on fucking search on stop and frisk, and then she was like, well, no, we have to show respect. And even Tom Brokaw said she didn't seem to care about black on black crime. Like, right. she was very vague and wishy-washy, so I thought he was really good there. Whether or not people agree with him is fine, right. But I thought that at least he committed to a point there. And she was just like, oh, no, we have to celebrate the African. Of course we do, but that's not the point of crime. No one's talking about not liking black people, you dummy. They're talking about the solving the problems, the crime.
My big problem was that she hit him multiple times, like just jab, 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 jab. And he did not hit back strong. She was able to knock him down a few times. I mean, when he
was hitting her with her whole adult life, she hasn't been able to get certain things done, and now she's all of a sudden concerned. And all these years you weren't concerned. I thought he got her there pretty well.
He did get her, but she got him with not paying taxes.
That was a terrible answer he gave.
And he admitted to it. He goes,
because I'm smart.
Listen, Paul. Why don't you? Not you.
No.
Play that clip, Paul.
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted. As soon as she releases them, I will release my tax returns.
So you've got to ask yourself, why won't he release his tax returns? And I think there may be a couple of reasons. First, maybe he's not as rich as he says he is. Second, maybe he's not as charitable as he claims to be. Third, we don't know all of his business dealings, but we have been told through investigative reporting that he owes about $650 million to Wall Street and foreign banks. Or maybe he doesn't want the American people, all of you watching tonight, to know that he's paid nothing in federal taxes, because the only years that anybody's ever seen were a couple of years when he had to turn them over to state authorities when he was trying to get a casino license, and they showed he didn't pay any federal income tax. So if he's paid zero, that means zero.
That was a bad answer.
Yeah, that makes me smart.
You don't say, that makes me smart. Even if it does, people don't relate to that because we all have to pay federal income tax.
He came back well from the debt thing. When she said $650 million in debt, he was like, yeah, but my building's worth $3 billion. Like, that's not a lot for me. Which that I was fine with. But the fact that he admitted, because then she just said, was like, well, if you're not paying federal income tax, that's going to the military. That's going to this. All the stuff he's fighting for, which is true.
You know what she did? She was very good at, and he didn't lose his cool. Like, he interrupted a lot, but he didn't do anything crazy. Like, she was trying to get his petulance. It seemed like she was trying to needle him, like knowing that certain things would trigger him to respond. Yeah. And like that. But he didn't have as many of them as I thought he would.
She also, she got him, the race thing was terrible. She called him a racist twice. She said, you do and say racist things.
She was talking about his policies, and he didn't have a great answer on that. But again, when he's like, well, look, a lot of people in real estate were sued for that, but there isn't much of an answer for that. There's not much he can do with that answer.
We could say, I'm outraged that you would say that. If you said to any politician, hey, you're racist, they'd be like, don't you ever say that about me. That's the worst thing you could say, and I am outraged, and you shouldn't be in my policies.
Didn't she say he said racist things? I don't think she actually said he's a racist.
She said, you've said racist things and your racist policies. But, like, for any other politician, that's like an easy word. when you get accused of racism, if there's no like hard evidence to back it up, then the accuser, you can turn them into the villain.
See, I heard that differently. When I heard that, I'm like, oh, Christ, is she fucking, why doesn't she stop with this? You're a racist. Stop it. Like, whenever they argue, I hate when one, unless someone is a blatant and flagrant racist, I don't want to hear that shit.
Also, he brought up the emails. For him to bring up the emails then, he should have brought up the emails, of course.
Yeah.
But for him to bring up the emails then, it's like, he basically is admitting, I don't want to give out my tax returns. You know what I mean? Like, which makes it two wrongs don't make a right scenario.
Well, Lester Holt's one shining moment.
You talk about. I think we can agree on who the universal loser of that debate was.
And Lester, he didn't alpha that enough. You have to. Like, Anderson Cooper is good in those. When he said, look, the IRS has said you can release them, and he didn't. Like, I think he should. So I thought that was a good moment by old L to the H.
L to the H would sit there and be like, okay, Hillary, you have 2 minutes. And Hillary would go on for 7 or whatever. Like,
yeah, and Trump just goes, Lester, am I talking? You know,
just talking down. And then, like, anytime he didn't want to direct a point to Hillary, he'd be like, Lester, I mean, we know. Like,
one thing Trump did that I thought was pretty smart, and this is a business tactic. I'm sure this is a negotiation tactic. He was going, and I'm sure she would agree to his. It was like he was almost roping her and Lester into these points.
Right.
And she didn't say no.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm sure you would agree that the Iran deal was only made by stupid cunts. She was like, wow.
Yeah.
I noticed he did that a couple of times. I thought that was a pretty smart, like, speaking technique. I was like, fuck yeah, I agree, Trump Meister.
Oh, it's so cool that you were watching. And she goes,
you heard what I said, Trav?
I heard what you said.
But
did you hear when Trump was talking about stop and frisk and what he called the judge?
What did he call
Judge Pecker?
Nope, not Judge
not
Pecker.
Judge
Close.
Pecker.
A very against police judge.
Oh, I know that. A very the woman, a very against the police judge. Yeah, really terrible phraseology.
My dad said his favorite part of the debate was that Donald Trump was able to get the word bigly twice in.
What word?
Bigly.
Bigly, yes.
Bigly.
And he did a bigly.
Bigly.
Did he say that?
Bigly.
I think he said big league.
His son says he was saying big league.
He was saying big league.
No way. He was going bigly because he said bigly before.
No, he's saying big league.
He has said we're going to win bigly.
Yeah, but he was saying she's a big league person. I'm a big league person. I heard that. It was big league twice. It struck me as odd because he also said happy camper. He's not a happy. ISIS will not be happy campers. Jesus Christ.
The other one that I thought just made Trump look terrible was because part of the thing is Trump is talking about jobs and working class and all that stuff, right? And Hillary goes, you're not paying your workers. You hire people to do work, and then you don't pay them. And instead of Trump being like, that's preposterous. I am a businessman. I'm a man of the community. How dare you insult my practices? He goes, well, maybe they didn't do a very good job. And you're like, oh, God damn it, Donald. Why would you admit to it?
Well, I knew that when he was, doing all this stuff with the Republican, going up for the nomination, I knew that she was going to come off as fairly unflappable in a debate. Like, she's not a dummy, and she's not fucking new to the game. She's not going to collapse and panic. Like, she's fucking fierce, man. You can't underestimate how fucking good she is in these moments. And I thought that she was, they were both kind of better than I thought they were going to be. I thought she was going to be annoying. We've got to build America. And she didn't do that. I thought she was really fucking poised. And he, for at least a lot more of it than I thought he would be, kind of was giving more details than I thought he was going to give. And I thought he seemed very informed when he was talking about trade and what was wrong with trade and what was wrong with our debt. Now, again, how much of that is based on 100% fact? I'm not an economist. I know people look to me for these things.
But speaking of stamina,
because he brought up speaking of stamina,
he brought up stamina.
No, wait, that wasn't speaking of stamina.
Hillary did not clear her throat once. And
she did not.
Donald was sniffing and drinking water the entire show.
Dude, whoever tweeted the photo of Hillary and then next to her, the guy from Airplane sniffing glue, that made me laugh out loud when I saw that. Did you see that tweet?
I didn't see it.
That was very funny.
I didn't see it, but I couldn't stand it. Especially because I was, paying attention to the audio, because I had it in my headphones.
That's what audio is.
Just listening to him sniff.
I know.
The entire time.
Was he on Afrin? I wonder, what was...
Would you hear what Howard Dean said?
Why? He was probably all cokered up, right?
That is what Howard Dean said. Howard Dean questioned whether Trump had done coke before the before the debate.
Do you imagine the magnitude of that scandal if Trump had white stuff on his nose?
He's just doing some blow before the thing. Honestly, if any politician, the two politicians that I would believe did coke before debates would be Donald Trump and Howard Dean. Donald Trump says he doesn't do any drugs ever, by the way, because didn't his brother die of some kind of alcohol-related thing? I think his brother was an alcoholic and died.
Oh, right.
So he doesn't do any drugs.
Hey, did whatchamacallit? Did Jennifer Flowers show up or
no?
Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban did. Mark Cuban was there, and Jennifer Flowers did not. So Trump. That's what Howard Dean tweets out. Notice Trump sniffing all the time. Coke user? Question mark.
That's embarrassing for Howard Dean to say.
What?
That guy was almost our president. Like, that's what you say?
Howard Dean, I don't think anybody remembers how close he was. Like, he was like, for a second, he was the guy. And then he went fucking crazy and screamed.
Do you remember that speech?
Yeah, I remember the speech. I referenced it, of course. Of course I remember that. But now he's a Coke user?
Yeah, the clickbait.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was really clear. He sounded
the entire time. I feel like I was just about to say something before I said that Howard Dean thing. But what was I saying right before I read that tweet? You don't remember, Paul?
That you said you're good. And
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Let me go to. There's a guy on the phone named New York Mike from Texas. Do you want to hear what New York Mike has to say?
Sure, only if he's in Texas.
New York Mike from Texas?
Hey, good morning.
What?
Hey, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Before I give my comment, I was trying to get to see your act over here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at the Hispanic Culture Center, but it's sold out.
Okay.
And I couldn't go anywhere because I wasn't a stick. I wasn't allowed in there. But you're my favorite comedian. I think you're the best in the entire world. The best. I love you, man.
Thank you very much.
And then Sam, you're a pretty good guy too for a hair fag. So you're not too bad.
First of all, sir, you're giving him you're giving him 50% too much credit.
Yeah, because I don't mind.
Sometimes that low hanging fruit,
I
you don't
like
mind
to go
it.
over there. Yeah, I like to go over there and mess
All
with
right,
pretty
Mike. I'll
hands.
talk to you later, buddy. All right, buddy.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, he likes me. He's got good taste in comedy.
He just yapped and yapped and yapped.
I like Mike. He's very perceptive and he has good taste in comedy.
Yeah, he's probably a great audience member at a comedy show. Hey, I got one for you, too. Hey, down here. Bring the mic down here.
I like that.
You do?
It's helpful.
What about when Hillary...
How about Billary?
You like that? Oh, that's what I... Thank you, Chip, for reminding me. You were asking about Jennifer Flowers.
Fuck yeah.
Not you, Jim.
Fuck the...
You didn't fuck Jennifer Flowers.
Oh, fuck the... I kept calling her Jennifer.
Because her name is spelled with a G. She found that very charming.
Ooh, she has big, heavy tits.
You bet she does.
Ooh, Bill must have suckled on them a lot.
You think so?
Oh, boy.
You think she was one of those bimbos that Colin Powell said Bill was dickin'?
Yeah. Dickin' bimbos.
Dickin' bimbos. Did you... So Jennifer Flowers did not show up. Donald Trump said... that he wouldn't. He didn't invite her. He didn't actually invite her.
But why not?
Because he didn't think it was. He didn't think it was right. He didn't think it was a classy move.
Here's what the bottom line is: he absolutely wanted her, and someone goes, "Look, we get it. Don't do it."
Right.
It's sloppy.
I saw Mark Cuban definitely was there in the front row, and I believe that Trump used his ticket because Don King was there. So I'm assuming that Trump put Don King in the front row.
All right, that's fine.
So that's who his guy was. Last night after the debate, Trump got rattled because Hillary got to him. And after the debate, he was talking to one of the news agencies, and he said something to the effect of, there were a lot of things with her relationship with Bill that I didn't want to bring up because I have too much respect for Chelsea, but maybe I will next time. Who knows? And I think he may just go all out as the next one.
Oh, I hope so.
Me too. Because I don't think, I don't know. I mean... The problem is the media has become so like one side or the other that every network has a poll, and it's whoever, like CNN's poll has Hillary Clinton winning, and Fox News' poll has Donald Trump winning.
Can we check the Drudge Report poll?
I saw that
one. It
one.
had Trump destroying Hillary, and no one destroyed anyone.
No. It's
View results!
Vote for one of them, or view results, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this has
82% Trump.
82% of the people on Drudge have Trump winning this debate. No problemo.
Go to CNN.com.
Yeah, see who CNN.com is winning the debate. Because, look at the headline. Trump loses his cool, attacks Clinton on stamina.
He did actually.
Clinton pokes, Trump takes the bait.
He did take the bait on a couple of times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then she goes after him for being, like, potentially misogynistic, you know?
And maybe not as rich as he says, maybe not. And she probably was right about the charitable thing.
But she said, like, about all the terrible things he said about women. And instead of being like, you know, I've done a lot for women and, you know, look at my daughter, she's a blah, 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 and like kind of highlighting all the good things, he took a shot at Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, instead of saying something like, you know, I don't break it down by gender. When I've said bad things about people, we've all said bad things about people. How come you're not criticizing what I've said about men?
Right. Right. No, he said, well, Rosie O'Donnell, we don't like her, do we?
I was waiting for him to go like, hey, you're fired. Now get your cooter-licking face off the stage.
You thought that's what he would say?
I was hoping.
Yeah. I don't think anybody thought that's what he was going to say. Let me go to...
Where are you going?
Oh. The other thing was, half the Hillary stuff didn't come up. Like Benghazi never came up. Like all the,
That's right.
A lot of the scandals.
Well, they have other. Don't forget, they have other debates, so you can't do it all in one. And those were probably L to the H was probably gonna.
Who's L to the H?
Lester Holt in the house. Lester was probably gonna ask that stuff, but couldn't because they were both too long-winded.
Because he was a beta.
You know, I don't know what he was supposed to. A master what? Go ahead, Sam.
That's not what we were
Chipper
talking about.
and Sam in the morning.
Just focus.
Chipper and Sam in the morning.
Just stay on topic. Just focus, Chipper.
Sam and Chipper show. Chipper and Sam show.
He's got a song in his head. I would imagine that Lester Holt was under quite a bit of pressure.
That's a tough gig, especially how do you tell them to shut up? It's
Not
hard.
only is it a tough gig, but Lester Holt works for NBC. The last NBC News guy that had this kind of access was Matt Lauer, who got fucking crushed.
Was he bad? I heard he was terrible. I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I was busy.
I don't need all the details. But what were you busy doing? But
hello.
Nobody's on the phone. I can see it. It's not cute.
It was cheeky.
No, it wasn't cheeky. Like, everybody's got a cell phone.
Do you ever hear that song when, what's his name, says, people think this about me. She's a very kinky girl. I heard that sometimes about me. They think he's a very cheeky boy.
Who you heard that from?
Fucking a lot of people.
No, you haven't.
Tweets and emails.
It's just something you sing to yourself alone in your apartment.
Very cheeky boy.
You wonder why you don't have more companionship as you're alone.
Oh, dude, it's awful.
Singing those songs.
Fucking lonely, man. Just singing the Chipper and Sam show in a nice apartment. Fucking faggot I am.
Just looking around at what your life accomplishments have been able to afford you as you sing the Chipper and Sam show.
Empty refrigerator. I have baking soda and mustard in my refrigerator and nothing else.
Oh, what a life.
Sam and Chipper show. Still no food here. Chipper and Sam. All right, so what were you saying?
That Lester Holt. So Matt Lauer got crushed because he basically handled Hillary and Donald like it was a Today Show interview. Like, he was soft. He wasn't hitting them. And they said, like, especially that's why Lester Holt argued with him so much about you supported the war in Iraq stuff, because Lauer specifically let Trump get away with saying he was against the war in Iraq, and they crushed him for it. So I'm sure NBC...
Was he against the war in Iraq, though? Like, I didn't like what Trump just said. Call Sean. That's like saying, ask my mom. Ask my mom. Ask my mom. But he seems pretty adamant about it. Was he against the war from, like, 2004? I don't know.
I believe, from what I've read, his first interview on the record...
was on Stern, he said, right?
Yeah, and Stern, with the big plug on that show last night.
I know.
Not bad. Not bad. But he goes on Stern, and he says, I guess I support the... Because it's the first time he had been asked about it. He goes, okay. And I've heard the interview. He goes, yeah, I guess we should go to war. And then there are other interviews after that where he says, we shouldn't be going to war. And it wasn't deep into it. Like, It wasn't terribly long after that. It was within a year that he said he was against it.
So one of those things, it was like a knee-jerk reaction in an interview. He answers it, and then maybe he sees more. So I think that's probably more indicative of how he... Because it was not popular back then to say you were against it.
No, he was against it. He was against it early.
So if you remember, Michael Moore caught a lot of shit. Shame on you, Mr. Bush. Remember when he was running and people booed him?
Yeah.
But then it turned out that he may have been right.
Yeah, but nobody's turned around and said, sorry, Michael Moore. Everybody's like, fuck you anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, even a fucking broken clock is right twice a day.
Is that what they're saying?
Just like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
That's so cool.
People can't see the posture I'm taking right now. I'm kind of hanging over my chair.
Consider yourselves lucky.
Fucking chilling.
Yeah, it's
what
really
do you mean,
great.
Consider yourselves lucky.
He's got one arm behind the... Oh, good. Paul's taking a photo for this.
No, I ain't.
Opie with
Little
Jim.
Polaroid.
Twitter account.
That's a good one.
But... I don't know. But... yeah, so Lester Holt was under, I'm sure, unbelievable pressure because if another NBC News guy had screwed up, then the whole agency is fucked. And plus, so now they got Lester Holt and Matt Lauer, who can't interview presidential candidates.
And Brian Williams, who's lying like a rug.
You don't like him. He lies too much. Right. So Lester was under a lot of pressure, but he didn't handle it well.
Lester. I don't know what he was supposed to do. I guess there's a way to how do you shut them up without just going, shut up? Cut the mic. How about they get a hard amount of time to talk and your fucking microphone gets cut?
How great would it be if they gave the moderator a button, mic control button?
Literally, no, automatic.
And it just shuts off after 2
minutes?
minutes?
Shuts the fuck off, and maybe you get 2 or 3 grace periods. Like... You want to control these fucking verbose asshole
it's starting
politicians?
To get complicated. I feel like this is like hockey rules after.
You get the set amount of time to answer a question, and you get like a 5-second grace each time or a 10-second grace, and that's it. And you get 1 or 2 times where you can go over, and you just get cut.
Yeah,
that's it. You get that much time to talk. Everything else in life is fucking timed. You know, you want to talk that long? Just stop babbling. Answer the question in 2 minutes.
Right.
Cut
right.
off. And I think, click.
Yeah.
And I think, fucking shut up.
You're right. Everything else is time. When you go for your lunch break, you got an hour on the clock. Does the boss man let you back?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Nah, you got to get your lunch pail, go right back to the job site, and right back to the old rivets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The big muckety mucks, they talk as long as they want. If I try talking on the job site, somebody get a brick dropped on his foot.
That's right. Well, you're doing God's work.
Doing God's work. I build.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Trump wouldn't pay you.
Oh, he'd pay me.
You think so?
Yeah. The Donald pays.
The Donald.
But yeah, how about that? How about you fucking time the mic shuts off? Problem solved. This way they will be forced to give their point quickly, and they can't just babble and repeat themselves.
Or a little violin music plays.
Or mute mics during the opponent's answer. I don't like the interrupting, but then again, you can get fucking good TV with that.
I like the interrupting.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's great.
But then again, muting the mics, you force them to just say what their point is and then address the other person's point in that time period.
I don't even remember what Hillary Clinton's line was, but she used some line. And then Donald Trump was like, oh, yeah, it's about the 30th time I've heard that. And Hillary just goes, it's a good one. And it just keeps going. I was like, okay, I see you, Hillary. I don't mind that.
I'd have been like, yo, you're so poor you can't pay attention.
Who would you have said that to? Who?
That's the Hulk.
Everybody on that stage was wealthy. Didn't make any sense.
Shut up.
Dan in Detroit.
Oh, shit. 2 Ds. I like that.
You're on with Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Detroit Dan. What was that? That Sounds like a game show thing.
That was him hanging up. Just like, I don't want anybody. That was actually him as a bullet. He shot himself.
All right, poor guy. Good luck to you.
Dave.
Poor guy. I hope he's all right.
Dave in New York.
Hey,
You're on
New
with
York, Dave.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Big Apple Dave.
Hey, guys. Today, you're going to hear about there's 2 different kind of Trump supporters you're going to hear from. There's the kind that blindly support him no matter what and think, oh, he won. And then there's the kind, like myself, that are pissed off that he didn't counterpunch and say some of the things he should have said. I mean, you guys talked about some of them. Being accused of racism.
Yeah.
The black community, he should have talked about building up, those communities and economic development. He didn't do that. He went down the road. She started talking about threatening Iran, where he should have come back and said, hey, that's right, I would have blew him out of the water, and they wouldn't have threatened us anymore with those speedboats. So a little pissed off at the way he did, and hopefully he can recover.
Yeah, I thought that with the race and the black community, I actually thought he gave a good answer. I thought her answer was typical politician.
Yes.
Vagary.
That was for her base.
Yeah, and like you don't need to say like they have to be picked up with the reverends and the church. No one is denying that black people have spirituality. That's not what they're talking about in that moment.
Yeah.
That to me was an empty answer she gave. And empty accusations of being a racist to me, that went right over my head. Like it goes right by me. It does not resonate with me at all.
But it doesn't go by a lot of people.
Maybe not. Yeah.
People love that word, and they love like identifying somebody as that.
You know what else they love?
What?
Chipper and Sam shows. Sam and Chipper show. I'm singing this just as me.
That's so much fun. I knew that no matter what, when I said what, I knew whatever was coming next, I wouldn't like it. I didn't know what it would be. I knew I wouldn't like it. Let's go to Scott in Wisconsin.
Oh, the boss?
No.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Scott.
Another guy named
I'm almost signed. Oh, wait.
It's a different
Wrong Scott. Sorry.
It's
We're working
Wisconsin.
on it. Sorry.
All right. I think Trump came across the way he was supposed to, kind of more level keeled. And when he was talking about, not paying people out the total amount on the job sites, he followed that up by a very good point, going, hey, look, they didn't do the work they were supposed to, so I'm not going to pay them totally. I paid them what was fair, and that's what we need to do with the government. There's overspending.
Yeah, but nobody wants to hear that from a boss.
But that's what needs to be said. Because that's reality. If you don't perform, you don't get paid, right?
Yeah, but that's, you know what, dude, that's hold on. Not that you're wrong, but that's such a fucking... When you're saying I didn't do the job right, you didn't, like, who knows? Maybe he's being unreasonable and the job was done right and he's a perfection. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not a satisfactory answer because we don't know exactly what the product is and how well the work was done.
But you also don't know, how much the guy got paid, too. You're just going off of Hillary saying, well, they got underpaid.
We don't really know. We don't know.
By him transforming it, though, to, hey, I can do this also with the freaking government and all this overspending and all this over money and the contracts, I think Hillary came across very childish, very, like you said, Jim, just the same old bullcrap. Oh, yeah, you're a racist, Yeah. And he didn't play into that. And as far as the moderator, he definitely pushed it more towards Trump and with the birther rights and everything else, why didn't he bring up anything to Hillary? Well, that's because he works for NBC.
Well, I don't like the birther. I don't give a fuck about that. That was a stupid argument to begin with that he took the bait on. Like, meaning I didn't give a shit about Obama's birth certificate. I did like his answer about we're not the world's policeman. That I liked a lot. I also liked him saying we're defending all these countries. I don't know if they're paying or not. I've heard that he was wrong about that. But like with Saudi Arabia, I fucking hate that we defend them. So I did like that he said that. I don't want to defend all these countries. I don't give a fuck what happens to Saudi Arabia. He's like, we should have just taken the oil. See, Trump gives answers sometimes that are like, again, they're 13-year-old Jimmy Norton answers.
Right.
Like, that's what I would have said. Like, just fucking take it.
Yeah.
You can't really say that.
And but then the 13-year-old in you goes like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's what we need to do from the beginning.
Build a wall, keep them out. There's certain things. He's just a very knee-jerk guy.
Right.
But he's probably not like that when he does business. He probably has a team of lawyers that go, he says knee-jerk shit, but he probably doesn't react that way.
No.
You know what I mean? He has been fairly successful, but declaring bankruptcy 6 times, I don't care how you phrase it, that's shitty. It's shitty, and you can't say, I'm using the law. Because it doesn't sound like you're a compassionate leader if you're just using the law and milking the system.
That's the point, and that's why...
And that's a hard one for him to battle.
And that's why not paying people, like him saying, well, the job wasn't good, that comes across as not having compassion for a person. And a lot of the people who are voting are not CEOs. They're the people who are working for somebody that could potentially say that to
he
them.
did give a lot of good answers about jobs leaving the country and about other countries robbing our jobs and robbing this because of the free trade. So and again, economists would know much more about this. Like, a lot of people have way too much faith in my economic knowledge. Like, I know you look to me.
Who does?
The fans.
What fans?
They look at me as like this guy who knows the economy and stuff. But I didn't graduate high school. Did you know that?
No, yeah, I knew that.
You didn't know that.
My problems with that statement begin with you saying fans.
There's a lot of them.
Of yours?
The whole show. They're loving it.
What show?
The fucking Queens in the Morning. They're all psyched about it.
Let's go to
Where?
I guess Roland in Texas.
Oh, come on, he's here.
No,
I think
you just love first name jokes.
I do. I fucking kill out.
I know someone with that name.
You heard that?
Rambo, the black motherfucker.
What's up, Roland?
Jim
just
I
passed
think
gas.
both Lance and Trump were soft on Hillary. On the next two, Trump will get them back. But what was funny is that it's not the Russians hacking, it's the 400-pound person in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, who said that? Was that him or her?
Trump, yeah, Trump said that.
Oh, that's right. Yes. he was like, for all we know, it might not have been Russia. For all we know, it could have been a 400-pound person in this bed. Which I guess that's
also be China. Could also be lots of other people. It also could be somebody sitting on their bed that weighs 400 pounds. Okay?
There's no need for the weight.
No.
There's just no need. This is where, but these are the things you're going to hear from a guy who's not a polished politician. But
by the way, those are the moments that I like the best.
Yeah, I do too. But they're entertaining.
Yes.
They may hurt. I don't know if it hurts him. People who like her. People who like him. Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is a cunt. Just got to come out now and endorse him. If you hate the guy, just say you hate him.
Right.
Fuck the unification of the party. You don't like him.
And it's like, that's because he's an egomaniac, Ted Cruz. He's sitting there wanting to be a part of this thing. You know how easy it would have been for him to just sit at home with his wife who was made fun of and not say a word. Nobody was sitting there being like, but we still haven't heard from Ted Cruz.
Wait, what did he say? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sam. What did Glenn Buck? Oh, wow. Glenn Beck apologized for backing Cruz. Because he's like, how can you endorse Trump?
Yeah.
Good for him. I like Glenn Beck.
I mean,
I do like Glenn Beck.
You do?
I don't even listen to his show, but I just like the fact that he's a little bit off.
He is off.
He just says kind of whatever he wants to say, and he's not, I like that.
He used to be like a hack, shitty radio guy, so probably just the business must have driven him crazy to the point where now he just shoots off at the mouth. Yeah. Nobody was asking Ted Cruz what he thought. Nobody was wondering what Ted Cruz thought. He wanted to be a part of this thing, I think. Again, he wanted his name to be a part of the story. And so he's got to decide, okay, I think it's time for me to come out and endorse this guy because nobody's talking about me. And so he just kind of put his wife aside. Don't worry.
And I love that Glenn Beck really called him out on it. As a guy he used to endorse, he fucking really bashed him.
And this whole, it's so stupid how many people are figuring out who they support with either never Trump or never Hillary. Don't vote for who he isn't, right? If you're so don't vote at all. Everybody's like, well, you have to vote, or what?
You sound like you're the basketball coach giving the inner city team a speech in a movie.
Yeah.
Don't vote for who he isn't. Use your mind, young brothers.
You don't vote for who a man isn't. You vote for who a man is. We don't go out there on the court and be who we aren't. Tonight, we are going to be who we are.
And then the point guard gets shot when they win for him.
I was just being who I am. Boom.
Coach Chippa. No. It doesn't work that way.
No.
Oh, yeah, Coach Carter.
No. Yeah.
Put the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, no. Coach Chippa just gets beat up by black kids every day.
Quit hitting me. But they go over to my mother's house.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, can we have dinner over at your place tonight?
No, I'm not going to be home.
All right, we'll be there.
We also have to mention that we got Pam Adlon coming in today. I'm really psyched to see Pamela. I haven't seen her in a long, long time.
Yeah, she's going to be in a little bit. She was, of course, on Lucky Louie with you.
She was.
She's been on Louie. She's got a new show called Better Things on FX, which Louie is producing and created with her.
I have not seen it. I hear it's very good.
It's a good show. It's like, it's got the same feel.
Wow, is that Pam?
Yeah.
Jesus, she looks sexy in that photo.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I've never looked at her inappropriately. I can't because she's been my friend. Wow.
I don't know that she'd be flattered by that. She's face down on the bed.
I'm looking at her legs and hiney. I'd never done that before.
And her her legs are on display.
I don't know what that means, but it's a good picture.
Yeah, it's like it's similar to Louis. It feels like Louis a little
he
bit,
doesn't look like that.
Not the physical appearance of the character.
Is he in her show?
Not in the first 3 episodes, but she was on his show. Okay. So
good for her.
That's probably what that is.
Yeah.
Let's go to Artie in Seattle. Artie, welcome. You're on with Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Hey, guys. Hey, Jim, I wanted to say to you is that, endorsing kind of Trump is just a regular sign to me, or what I've learned from the East Coast, is that Trump is more acceptable to the East Coast people than a lot of other people out of the West Coast, Central Coast, because of his, high. He's just a real forceful, say what you want to say kind of guy, and you guys accept that kind of stuff.
Maybe.
You sound like you don't sound exactly like an alpha male there, Artie.
Well, well, alpha or not, is that I'll beat the shit out of you if I had to.
But only if you have to.
Yeah, only if I had to.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Yeah, but yet as far as, accepting a New York beat 'em up, fuck you attitude, it just doesn't go over.
You don't find it funny?
For politicians.
You don't find it funny when he's like attacking people?
No, I don't. I think it's fucking just an old man Bible. I had a fucking grandfather like him, and it was just fucked up.
Well, she's not exactly a spring chicken. She's not exactly a spring. Why do they call people spring chickens?
Spring chicken or not, is that she's a politician, and there is a place for her in this world.
That's right, the kitchen.
That's right.
Well, dealing with other countries.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Artie.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
That's just like.
What do I know? We're never going to agree.
We aren't. I don't need another.
Me and Sam are trying to, but we can't even come 100% to it, right?
Who?
So me and Sam.
Why'd you say it like that? You sound like Frodo Baggins.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Lord of the Rings character.
And good for him. I don't watch that shit.
You know?
No, Sam, I don't.
You're not a fan of the fantasy genre?
No, well, not that kind. Dildo Baggins, maybe. Oh, shit. You get it?
No, I do get it. I do
cool.
get it.
Cool.
Well, why'd you say it like that? Are you just playing with words now?
Having fun.
You're not. It's not fun for anyone else.
It's fun for anybody with these on their head.
Oh, it's pointing to his
ears.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, well, they couldn't. Woke up nice. Woke up at 7 this morning instead of 6. Bopped on into work happily.
The last thing I need is a more energized Jim Norton.
Went to bed in a decent hour last night. Long day.
Is that right?
Long day.
What's Dan Rather doing here?
I don't know. Probably fucking interviews. What do you think he's doing?
He's fucking interviews?
Probably interviews.
Yeah, he's doing a show here now.
Oh, he is?
Really?
Yeah.
Get that old bag of shit in here. Hey, mister, I fucked up with Bush. Get in here.
That's what you call him, right?
Yeah. Yo, Dad.
Did you hear what, you remember Martin Shkreli, right?
I did, yeah. I do remember him.
Did you hear what he's doing?
He's trolling everybody with Harambe?
No.
Oh.
This is the new thing. Him trolling everybody with Harambe is what actually...
This could be Is he really doing this?
Yeah.
I all of a sudden love this guy.
The Harambe thing gave him a warm place in my heart. Which, again, Martin Shkreli is the least likable human on the planet. He's this young guy. He's a pharmaceuticals millionaire. And he's the guy who bought up the AIDS pill and then jacked up the price by like
$400.
$750.
Yeah. And he really is hateable. And what he started doing is he did interviews to defend himself. And I think he realized how hateable is. And he's going through this thing where he's trying to embrace it. I don't totally buy this kind of character thing he's doing. We're like, I don't care. I'm just going to be hateable guy. Nobody wants that kind of vitriolic hatred from people.
Right.
You have all that money. You're not a bad-looking dude. He's probably a really smart dude. Nobody likes everybody hating their guts. You try to embrace it, but this is not WWE where you're the bad guy and then you sign autographs. This is where people genuinely don't like you.
Right, there's not this thing. And
there's no wink to the camera from people.
He doesn't have much of a choice, I guess, at this point. But he has, he's decided I'm just going to be public enemy number one. But I think you're right. If he had a choice, I think that's the way everybody is, though. People are like, well, he's just one of these guys that's figured out there's no such thing as bad publicity. And it's like, but he's a person.
Yeah, and I saw the interview with him. People are like, I watched an interview where he explained the pill thing, and I still didn't like him after it. I watched the entire interview. I heard his side of it. It wasn't like I just read the headline. And I still thought he was wrong and greedy to an unreasonable point. And I just didn't like him.
Right. But then he started supporting the gorilla who we all miss, Harambe.
Yeah, it's like, I get it, you're trolling, but that doesn't... You're not unpopular because you made a politically incorrect joke or you said something shitty. People see you, and I see you as a guy who's a greedy, beyond being reasonable, pharmaceutical kind of dickhead.
But I think what he tries to do now is associate himself with, like, the alt-right and those guys, the Milo Yiannopoulos of the world, and who are very much hated as well.
We should get him on. I would like to interview him. I don't know Milo.
Oh, he's
great. Do you know him?
Yeah,
I
know.
hear he's really a good interview. I've never talked to him.
Yeah.
At least I don't think I have.
Yeah, I mean, you'll disagree with him, but he's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun. He's on tour right now.
Is he? Oh, yeah, he's out. He does the colleges and speak. I've watched the moments of him speaking, and he's a smart dude.
He's a riot.
So, yeah, Martin, what's this thing he's doing now?
He's auctioning off. So, I guess his friend's kid died. He's auctioning off. So he's auctioning off one slap or punch to the face. And the auction is going to benefit his friend died and leaves behind a young son who survived cancer.
So instead of just giving him money, he's trying to... But then again, he's trying to... This is kind of a fun idea. He knows he's not liked. Yeah.
He said he'll match it to a point.
What, they didn't say what point, though.
No, but that shows what kind of friend you are. Like, I'll match it, but not that much.
This is what, and he says it even, like, this sounds douchey. I'll match the donation to a certain point. A certain point. Like, letting you know that you can... Well, he's probably afraid that, like, Mark Cuban is going to try to punch him or something and don't, like $100 million or something. And he's like, yeah.
That's true.
I'm
Oh, Tyson?
That. Oh, my God.
Somebody else ought to donate for Tyson to do
That's
it.
what somebody asked him, and he said that he would do that. He said if I pay for someone else to do it, and he said as long as they pay.
He could die.
No, I guarantee you he'll have headgear on. They'll have to have a boxing glove. I'm not going to let him. They're not going to let him
sign all sorts of forms.
Oh, I'll tell you who should fucking hit him. Liddell. There's very few people with the ability to punch your face like Chuck Liddell has. Ooh.
And he's still got it in him,
too. Oh.
Yeah.
No, not Chuck. I know who I want to hit him.
Who would you rather hit him?
Rumble Johnson.
Who's Rumble Johnson?
Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Who's that?
He's a light heavyweight. Liddell was a light heavyweight, but he's fighting. You know who Anthony Rumble Johnson is?
I don't.
He's one of my favorite people. Show Anthony Rumble Johnson knocking somebody.
Yeah,
Anthony,
I'd like to see him punching
he's a UFC
somebody.
light heavyweight. John Jones Rumble Johnson should be the next fight. He is a fucking...
There he is. Let's see. He's there.
Yeah, this is Glover Teixeira.
He's swinging.
And Glover's a very, very tough guy.
Swinging.
But he's a very...
Oh,
he's a
Jesus
very
Christ.
fucking scary guy.
Boom.
He literally hits like a fucking Sherman tank.
It looks... That's what it looks like. It looks like the barrel of a tank.
Ooh.
And he's just pushing up.
I know who I want to punch Martin in the face.
Even more than Rumble Johnson, you're telling me.
Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt.
Oh, that would be bad.
A stationary target for that fucking short-fisted New Zealander.
And he'd really like to get some frustrations out on.
Yeah, exactly.
Shkreli.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark Hunt hits hard.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't pull through at all.
Because again, one of these guys literally could fucking kill him by hitting him right.
Yes,
or
absolutely.
at least absolutely shatter his jaw.
Oh, without question. Without question.
That's a crazy thing for him to do.
And it says the auction, he's not doing it. This is what makes me suspicious of the whole thing.
Okay.
He's not doing it on eBay. He's not doing it on any of those sites. He's telling people to direct message him their bids. So like on Twitter, like if he follows you or whatever, you can direct message him a bid. And that's how you bid on the auction.
Would he come on, do you think? He seems like he does press.
He does interviews. I think we should. Yeah, I would love to work.
And I would
on
also. I would look. I watched it. I didn't like him, but I would listen to it. Look, if he could make a good point about that, how he wasn't greedy and how everyone got that wrong. If I'm wrong about it, I'd admit I'm wrong about it.
I can't make those promises, Jim. You step into my court, and Judge Sam Roberts is going to have his way. You tell Martin Shkreli that.
Here's what makes me hate you so much. It's a layered hatred. One, that was just awful. And two, a part of you is kind of thinks that's a little bit cool. Like a part of you believes that.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, I don't know.
Part of you does. It's like when I say I'm cheeky and cute. I'm kidding.
But are you?
But 85% of me believes it.
Well, I can't give 85%. But
Do you think I'm a very cheeky boy?
No, I don't.
Catching on?
I don't think.
No.
I don't think even close. Maybe you don't even get the 5% of the 85%.
So we should try to get him, man.
I would love to have
love
him.
to talk to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes those guys, like, who you just hate,
Mhm.
and then you come in and he has, like, a human explanation, and you're like, all right, it makes sense. And then
Yeah.
you wind up loving him, so.
I would love to start an auction against Bobo's will to punch Bobo in the face.
I would love that as well.
the highest bid gets to punch Bobo. No.
Anthony did a thing I did not watch. He did a live coverage, too. He had, like, a whole fucking teaser made.
Oh, yeah?
Like for his, for the network.
How professional.
Really annoyed me. He fucking thinks he's a real newsman now. Fucking spit on that guinea.
But yeah, I'm anxious to see because so many people hate this Martin Shkreli.
I thought you were going to say show.
No, Martin Shkreli,
dude, fucking
Mark
Hunt.
Somebody could easily raise a lot of money to get this done, especially now that that's kind of established that somebody else could do the work for him.
If Mark Cuban could get Rumble Johnson to fucking God damn somebody in the UFC or get a box. I mean, please get a box. I don't care who you get.
Honestly,
any of those.
any
Get
of them.
fucking a Triple G.
Yeah,
to fucking punch him. Any
Who's
of those
Triple
guys.
G?
Gennady Golovkin, boxer. Gennady Golovkin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you could just get a big dude to do it at this point. He's not the.
Nah,
Martin
but you want someone like literally people who professionally know
know how to do the damage.
Like a big dude can knock you the fuck out and hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
but a guy like that understands. Like an open shot at your face is just like they would literally do orbital. Even Brock, there's guys that hit much harder than Brock. Brock's a fucking tough, strong guy.
Brock hits hard enough, though.
Brock does not hit as hard as fucking Rumble Johnson. He does not hit as hard as Mark Hunt.
You should put that shit on pay-per-view if it gets done. People would pay to watch that guy get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wow, that'd be crazy. You see Cyborg's ex-husband getting his skull crushed. Now, I'm not saying that would happen with a boxing glove on, but they could easily break his jaw.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I think he won't do it.
Nah, something will happen.
He won't do it. He'll get a bid much higher than he thought he would, and then it'll have some kind of caveat attached to it.
Ooh,
that's right.
Caveat.
Little legal language.
Yeah, you fancy people like that shit, but we don't eat it.
You're thinking of caviar. Totally different thing. There'll be some exception that says that
can't be a professional fighter. Or something.
Well, yeah. He's not. He'll never come. They'll never go through with it.
Come to fruition.
Why did you say it like that?
It's fun.
For who?
The audience.
No.
Watch how many retweets I get. Come to fruition. They're all cracking up out there.
You don't get retweets on something you just say. That's
They're
not
cracking up out there.
Twitter doesn't work. You can't just say something.
Someone
and
is
get
going to
retweets.
tweet it with a fucking LOL. Hey, that's how I'm going to start saying fruition from now on.
No, first of all, how often does anybody use the word fruition?
A lot.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's right.
I don't think so.
How many times has a girl been sucking your dick and you're like, oh my God, sooner your wish is now about to come to fruition before you blow a load in her mouth?
And there's a couple reasons why that hasn't happened very often.
I said girl.
The other, speaking of unlikable people, we didn't get to touch upon, and this really, it's the first time, even though we just kind of pop on and do shows irregularly.
My fucking eggs are cold.
Glad you let us know before you were done chewing. There's we didn't get to talk about Anthony Weiner's latest. You and I.
You mean the child?
Yeah. I have to tell you, did you read everything?
No.
So at first, I thought, okay, this could be a setup. Because I didn't think that people who sexed with adults would also sex with kids. Like, I thought it was one or the other.
Yeah, well, you're such a naive boy.
I didn't know.
You don't know.
I don't know how it works.
Sure, your little fingers got peanut butter on them.
No, they don't. My fingers are fine.
Used to be texting me.
No, I didn't.
Bring me wrestling dolls. Remember, I'd hide the wrestling doll, and you'd have to go in there and fish it out.
Of what?
Uncle Paul's cave. Fish it out and kiss the wrestler.
I have no recollection.
Yeah, I used to put a little wig on my you-know-what, and you'd kiss the wrestler.
I don't know what. I have no idea what.
I'd shake Hulk against your face, and you'd give him a kiss.
No. Look, regardless of all that, I didn't think it was him. You know, when it first came out, I thought somebody was setting him up. But then I started reading the messages, and he was such a fucking cornball about it. I was like, it's him. It's got to be him. Did you hear what his nickname was? Don't look at the TV. Did you hear what his nickname was?
T something?
T-Dog.
T-Dog.
Which is so weird because we've been calling Travis that for years. Right? T-Dog?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that.
With Travis, it's Twink Dog.
That's right. Travis barks back at us, though, when we call him T-Dog. Isn't that right, T-Dog?
That's not my name. Nope. I'm not doing
That's
that.
not how Travis would bark.
How would he bark?
Woof, Mom. Woof, Mom. Remember he said Mom a lot in that PSA?
Oh,
Bring
yeah.
out my mom.
Not your mom, but you bring out your PSA.
The PSA,
Mom,
right.
I'm coming home soon, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm driving, Mom.
I don't see either of them, so.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to ask, did your real mom hear that PSA?
Yeah.
Sure she did.
She was driving
10
away.
minutes later, she was in a synagogue with her luggage. I'm sorry, Travis.
Just sitting here.
But just these little texts that he was sending to this chick. So, as it turns out, she's 15, which is gross.
Yeah, it sure is. You're like, why'd you lie about your age?
She's 15. And
Thought that was two people. There was a comma.
No. It's way too young. But she was talking about, like, him having, like, schoolgirl fantasies and rape fantasies and all that stuff. But one of the first texts he sends, I thought of you this AM. Hard. Like, it's just a descriptive.
Yeah. I thought of you hard. I thought of you hard.
No, because it's not a comma. It's like a new sentence, like just letting you know. Oh, and he just kept going with the.
He really stinks. I keep saying this, but he really is bad at plausible deniability.
And he's just such a cornball. Like, to me, that was his tell on this whole thing. Was I was looking through his texts and I was like, you know what? That's so cheesy. It's definitely that same fucking asshole.
Do you think his wife is annoyed?
Oh, Huma is just sitting there like, you gotta. She didn't know there was. You wonder though, right? Because she put up with a lot. So you wonder if when the last one came out and he realized this wasn't going to end, he finally went up to her and he was like, Huma, there was a kid too.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he seems like such a fucking psychotic narcissist.
Yeah.
He just seems like he's not. He has no awareness.
No self-awareness.
No self-awareness. He doesn't care how his behavior affects other people. You know, it's just really. It's got to be awful to be around that all the time. I think that's what's happening
With Huma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Like, how do you know? You know what she's dealing with.
Yeah.
She's working with Hillary. You understand the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
You understand they're coming after you. And you're still
having to deal with
not
this.
giving a fuck about anybody around you.
Right.
Such a narcissistic asshole.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, like, and the stuff that he says when he gets caught it's just vagaries. Like, it's just like he's sitting there. He won't fully admit to what he did. He's so vague about it because even in this one, he goes, I think there's a good possibility that I was set up, but it's my own stupid behavior that got me here. So he still won't take ownership for the fact that this is him, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is him, and he won't do it. So that makes me feel like he never would have admitted this to Huma in advance. Like,
I've done dumb shit, dude. I've texted dirty things. I know. I come in here.
You've got a good head on your shoulders.
I know, but I come in here and I act like I'm all good at stuff. But I make mistakes.
Really?
But never on that level.
No.
Like, literally, you can't talk to a 15-year-old girl like that. I wouldn't want it. It's not. You know what's a turn on? A woman who's an adult, 28-year-old woman, pretending she's young. phenomenal.
You like that?
Dirty girl.
Yeah.
It can be fun, yeah.
Right.
Because you know it's coming from a mentally aware place.
Right.
It's coming from somebody, like if somebody wants to be spanked or they have rape fantasies, that's all common shit. It's hot.
You just like it because they're choosing to be as filthy as one can be.
They're choosing to be that way with me.
Right.
There's something really sexy about a person who has a daily life where no one knows that they're like that. Like a woman who goes to work and she's responsible. She works in human resources. She's a fucking teacher, whatever she does. And she has this little demon that she's showing you. That to me is the sexy part.
On an intellectual level, I get that. If an adult woman was like, "Oh, tell me I'm 15," I'd be like, "I'm not."
But it doesn't happen like that. It's her tap. Really? You wouldn't do that? I would do that.
No,
in a
I wouldn't
second.
do that.
Oh,
No.
in a second.
No,
Daddy-daughter shit? Why not?
Yeah, I
don't have any
that.
kids, so I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not the idea of it either. It's more the idea that I know the mental place of the person saying it.
Yes,
that
I get
is fucking sneaky and dirty.
Right.
Ooh.
Right.
No, I've said that
it's
to
her
women.
it's her filthy little secret.
Dude, it's her filthy secret. And in those moments, in those weird moments, you know more about a person than people who've worked with them for 10 years.
Right.
That to me is something really sexy. And it also is when you look at other women. Like you see an attractive woman at work and you're like, I don't know what her thing is.
But she's got a thing.
She's got one and someone knows it.
Right.
And that to me is so sexy.
So you like closeness.
In a weird way, it does represent some kind of closeness.
It is. It's an intimacy.
Yeah, because I've never, even as much as I've been mad at people and as many bad breakups as I've had, I've never given that stuff away. Never. No matter how, even though women have been a little shitty to me like that, I've never betrayed that stuff.
Right.
I like it. I think the privacy of it is really cool. Maybe it is closeness.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and it's also like, that's why people get jealous when they're in relationships, like boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Like half the reason why guys like having a girlfriend is because that's my girlfriend. She's not going to be with anybody else.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you just said one of the reasons you like it is because she shares that secret with you and nobody else knows it. And, and these people that have known her for years have no idea that, but you know it. Like, yeah, that's a closeness.
I like closeness.
Yeah, that's a bit of an emotional connection.
Maybe, yeah.
I think so.
But that's why the taboo. I've had girls talking to me about taboos and stuff that I don't even get turned on by. But what turns me on is the fact that she likes it.
Right.
Like it's stuff that, that's not my fetish. I don't go for that. It's not like, it's a little bit way more hardcore actually than I am. You'd be surprised.
Like what?
I don't want to say it because it's. I almost never do this where I won't say something.
You're like you've taken an oath. You're like a doctor.
Yeah.
Of kink.
Well, you don't want someone to feel like you're talking about their shit.
Right.
But I just say that it's even certain fetishes which don't do anything for me. The fact that they like it is like so fucking hot.
You like that?
But a real 15-year-old, it's like, no, she's 15. She's got that mentality. She's not.
Yeah. I mean, he's just so. I've never heard of anybody who's got the sexual appetite that this man does, and I don't think Huma knew. I think Huma now. Huma knew. Huma now. He's just sitting there, getting this news.
Yeah,
like you gotta be fucking kidding
Oh
me.
my God. Yeah, that's got to hit her, a 15-year-old. And they're investigating him because he had first a fucking creepy picture of his kid.
Yes.
Next to his underwear. And then it's like.
With his fucking rod in it.
No, I don't think he had a heart on.
I'll bet he was 3/4.
No, he didn't look hard in that. It was just creepy. And just, what are you doing, dude?
They are investigating this now, and he would not have a great time in jail.
No, they subpoenaed his cell phone.
Oh. He's gonna keep denying it though. He probably, honestly, he's so mentally ill in his mind. I'm sure he's convinced that he's poised for a comeback.
He has to know it's done. To me, it wouldn't be surprising if he was contemplating suicide.
Well, that's what I bet. It's either. I would predict he's still in the place where, give it a few years, I'll be able to make a comeback. Because I think you're right. I think the minute that he decides that a comeback is not possible anymore, that his career is done, he's over, that's when he thinks about putting a fucking gun in his mouth.
Yeah.
I bet that's how the story ends.
Yeah, I've thought of that too because he's so caught.
Oh, I thought you meant doing it. I was like, yeah, go for it, dude.
No, I mean, I've actually thought that this guy's going to kill himself because he's lost he lost his wife and 2 jobs in one day.
Yeah.
Shot after shot. It's like a guy who's fucking getting drunk and he just keeps hitting a pole.
Right. Right.
It's like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
I'm a pervert and I'm telling you to stop.
And now this thing. Now it gets even worse. You know?
Yeah, especially since you know they're coming after you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your wife is working for Hillary. Like, she put up with all that shit. She stood by you. At least for her, stop being... Like, you know, Bill's kind of kept a low profile because Hillary's running. He knows that Hillary stood by him while he was fucking putting his fucking cock in everything that moved.
Yes.
His wife didn't leave him. His wife could have wrecked his presidency by fucking turning on him for Monica Lewinsky, but she didn't. So he's kind of doing his part and being the happy husband, like he can't wait to hear her debate. How many times you have to fucking hear that shit in the kitchen? You know, he's trying to make toast at 2 o'clock in the morning. Lipstick on his zipper.
That was my favorite. My favorite thing about Hillary Clinton having pneumonia was Bill saying that he found out about it when he was like, I was at home watching TV, and I found out that that had happened. But like, so you could tell I was watching. What are you going to say?
What's he going to give a real answer? Like, I had my dick buried in a 30-year-old hiney, and I didn't realize my phone was blowing up.
I mean, it's amazing, the body language between him and Hillary.
Yeah.
I was watching them leave the debate last night together. She doesn't even look at him anymore. Like, they were standing next to each other, and he was looking at her. She was looking in the opposite direction. And then when they got in the back seat of the car, they went around the car and got in from opposite sides. Like, there's nothing left. It's a complete marriage of
go back. What was that last
convenience between Bill and Hillary right now?
Yeah, it was a photo you just had. I said Bill and Hillary leave.
But you know what? I mean, if anybody can be sympathetic to Huma, I mean, probably not anymore. Not with the kid shit.
Yeah, but I bet you she understands Huma a lot. But she's probably at one point said, "Look,
I'm not dealing with this again.
This is going to affect my campaign now.
Yeah.
I can't have him roped in, so Huma had to... Plus, Huma's being, fucking how embarrassing. I felt bad for her.
Huma?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
It's
she didn't
embarrassing.
sign up for this.
No. She wanted a powerful political guy.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not as dirty as he needs. She probably doesn't dirty text.
She couldn't.
No, not good. Not well. He sends a dick photo. She's probably like, whoa, with an exclamation point. Easy, tiger.
Yeah. Looking big today.
Yeah, she probably cuts him off at the knees when he tries to get sexy with her. Hey, what do you want to do with your ass? I want to sit it down. I'm tuckered out.
Yeah. I just or like, he sends a dick shot and she just responds, at work.
Yeah,
like,
not now.
Yeah.
Turn off.
Just, can't you wait? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. Spencer in New Jersey. You're on with Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Hey. Jim, Sam.
Hey.
What's up? Listen, since you're talking about Anthony Weiner, right? Right. Remember when McGreevy had that press conference and his wife was standing behind him and he said, I'm a gay American, and his wife looked at him like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just almost like, I don't think Weiner's wife had that kind of reaction because there was no press conference. You know what I mean? Like, McGreevy sprang this on her, like, on the air, and it just totally fucking wrecked her. Like, if you can find that tape, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, where all of a sudden they're standing up there, and she probably thinks he's about to say something, and he's just like, I like peckers.
I don't think that was his quote. I think that might be revisionist history.
I like peckers like I like ice cream.
You just
all creamy and shit.
You almost said that you eat peckers.
Yeah, rub them on my face and lick my fingers.
What character is this, Chip?
That's Chip McGreevy. Hey, what's going on, New Jersey? I like fucking peckers. Damn! For Chrissy got a small pecker.
How would you know?
Because he all fat and shit.
Oh.
Chipper McGreevy.
Why does Chipper McGreevy have a hint of ebonics?
Because there's really not much to Chip McGreevy. It's just one joke over and over. It's also known as Jim Norton.
Let's go to, what's it? TR?
TR.
TR in Virginia.
Hey.
Hey.
I was thinking that Anthony Weiner should go into porn. He's got the perfect name.
No,
Don't dignify that with a response.
What?
He won't go into porn, though. I mean, he'll never be public.
No, he's got a
this.
kid.
And more than that, like he still wants to believe that he's getting over on people. You know what I mean? He'll never really give into all this. Like, I don't think he'll have a phase in his career. Like, remember, you watched the OJ 30 for 30 series, right? The 5-night documentary thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how, like, remember when OJ, like, after he was found not guilty, but he went through his dark times and he started, hanging out with awful people and dressing up like a pimp and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll ever have that phase, Anthony Weiner. He won't have the, I've hit rock bottom, I'm just going to do some fucking crazy shit right now. I don't think so. He'll either try to maintain this or he'll fucking kill himself or he'll do something, but he won't be that guy. Because he doesn't want to be famous bad enough, I don't think. He wants to be powerful, but he doesn't want fame. Like OJ wanted fame. Anthony Weiner doesn't want fame. He wants power, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, first you get the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, what do you get?
Good tidings? I don't know.
That's it. Good tidings. And you know what else? Peckers.
Oh, let me get the Peckers.
We should take a break so we can get back in time for Pam Adlon.
Yes,
She's
I
gonna
have to pee again.
She's going to be talking about better things, which is on FX Thursdays at 10 p.m.
Yes.
I was just thinking you probably don't need to have to necessarily announce every time you have to pee. Like,
well, people like to know what's going on with me.
At this point, every break.
I got a bunch of gigs coming up, too. Toronto is amazing. Thank you. I'm in West Nyack this weekend at Levity Live, and I'm going to Washington, D.C., the Lincoln Theater, and then Reno, Nevada. I am moving my shoot date. We're just getting a date in New York. It's going to be right after the election. I'm an idiot if I do it right before. I don't have a whole lot of stuff on Trump.
You're going to shoot in New York?
Yeah. I don't want to do a whole big hunk on Trump or Hillary, but it just feels silly to have the new president, like such a monumental event, and I'm taping a month later. And then if I air in February or beginning of March, to not mention it even for a minute seems weird.
I don't know, but I was watching trailers for Kevin Hart's new movie.
Uh-huh.
Have you thought about doing your special at Giants Stadium?
I did think of that, and the weather is what stopped me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, November, okay, I get
the
that.
Weather.
I get that. So maybe we'll just do a theater instead.
Yeah,
okay.
Kevin did Philly, but it was actually, let me see the trailer for this. He shot this in Philly at the stadium, right?
Yes, at the Eagles football
That's
stadium,
pretty amazing.
whatever it's called.
That's fucking amazing. That's never been done before.
No.
No one's ever shot a comedy special in a football stadium.
And it's like it's a movie theater special. Like that's what he's doing with it. I mean, it's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. He's pulling up in his car, and he filmed the whole thing like it's like the beginning of it looks like an action movie. Like there's stunts, there's all this stuff.
How did this idiot get in here, you say? No, but I do read subtitles.
Why do you have subtitles?
I have subtitles because you have subtitles.
This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is when I put the black bouncing ball on mine and make it that much better than you.
Enough! Hand over the money.
I'm not giving you my money. This is going to pay for my global tour.
He just found a way to work in cool stunts and stuff like that. I love it.
They're showing.
He's better friends with The Rock than you.
He's better friends with a lot of people than me.
There he is. He's getting up on stage.
Dad takes his phone out of his back pocket. This is what I hear. Cyrus, it's Siri, you dumb bitch. Siri.
Move your hips and dance like fish.
It's probably a good special, too.
I'm sure it is.
He's really good in those giant gigs. He's just got that figured out.
And then he's doing, isn't he doing Jumanji with The Rock? He is. He's doing Jumanji. That's what he's filming. He's filming
Jumanji,
right now.
Isn't that a movie from a few years ago?
Yeah, but they're doing it's a little more than a few years ago.
20?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, about 20. Probably more than 20.
Robin
actually.
Williams was in that, wasn't he?
He was, but they're doing The Rock has told me. on Instagram that it's not a reboot. It's a sequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When did The Rock tell you that?
Norton and Friends will be right back. Sirius 206, XM 103, Opie Radio. It's Norton and Friends on Sirius XM.
Welcome back. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are here. The morning is not called morning queefs or whatever you wanted to call it. I don't.
Queens in the morning.
Oh, my mistake. Yeah. My.
Queens in the morning, sir.
My mistake. We will be back here tomorrow, though. We still got Pamela Adlon coming in a little bit.
Yes, she'll be here 10:30.
Yeah.
We're here tomorrow too.
Yes, we will be back here tomorrow
and Thursday.
My God.
Are you doing night shows too?
I'm gonna not do night show. I'll do a night show on Thursday.
That's cool.
And Friday.
Yeah.
But not tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be best.
You're not gonna
on
miss
tonight
that
or tomorrow. What do you mean?
Just saying, if you ever don't do it.
Oh, I see.
Just generalizing.
Yeah. But 2 shows after this one. 2 big shows. And it should be fun. Thank you, by the way. We were speaking of the debate for mentioning that Donald Trump should have plugged our show. The only thing, why would he plug a show that's only on 3 times? You know what I mean?
Just saying, he may have high hopes for it.
I think he would back us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shane in Indiana wants to
don't
suggest...
be ashamed.
Shane.
Oh.
If you want to call the show, it's 866-969-1969, and we're using the Opie with Jim. Opie with Jim is what the Twitter is? We're using the Opie with Jim Twitter account for the show, at least for the next 3 days.
Yes.
He hung up. All right, well, then I'll go to Barry in Alaska. What's up, Barry?
Wow, what's up, Sam Roberts?
How we doing?
I'm doing great, man. I was just wondering what's going on with the Ope Dog.
I would expect friendly salutations for both men in the studio.
Jim Norton, I love you.
Thank you, sir. That was a little hurtful. We don't know. To be honest with you, I am... people ask, what's the state of my contract? I'm not being vague. I am close to being signed. There's a very, very minor issue that we're dealing with, and we're not 100%. But there's nothing. It's not even an aggressive thing. It's just one of those things that was worked out. And then the company said, well, we want to check this. It's a very small issue. It's not some major. It's not money. It's not like... so we're doing that. I don't know where Opie's at.
The issue is it's pushing that comma back a space. You understand what I'm saying?
I do not.
Never mind.
Comma what?
In the number, you push a comma back, it would make the number. Go on with what you. Maybe you're not a numbers guy.
I'm not. I would say push that
Sam
period
Roberts, always
forward.
funny to do a grammar joke, by the way.
Yes, you're right.
So push that period forward. Make the number small.
So that's where I'm at, and I think Sam's in pretty good shape. And I don't know where else he is with it. He's not communicating with any of us. Which is fine. I mean, he does his own thing. I got a text from I sent him a text because he took a family day. He said he had a family emergency. I sent him a text. Hope your family's okay. Obviously, I didn't know if it was his mom or what. I hope his family's healthy. And he just sent back a text saying thank you, I guess for being concerned. And then I just saw videos of him on the beach. So I don't know what he is doing or if he seemed like everything's okay.
Right.
With his health.
We would probably hear if things were not okay.
If there was an illness in the family, maybe it was just a scare.
Yes,
but I really don't have more knowledge than I'm giving you. I don't know what he's doing.
Look,
I'm concerned with me.
Yes, I think we're all.
I'm not concerned with other grown men. Let them handle their business.
That's what we're all doing, and speculation is fun, and the speculation can run wild. But this is kind of every other October tends to come in like this.
Yep.
Right. So it's
does.
let's just enjoy the speculation.
Yeah.
Right. It's
some of it's right.
Course.
Oh, sorry.
And I just wanted to say that I think if you guys did a show going forward, it would be the greatest thing ever.
You mean this week?
Well, no, I mean just in general, going forward through the years. I mean, Horsecock and Sam, what could be better?
I like that a lot. That's a great name.
Yeah.
You guys should really run with that. And I don't know, I am somebody that goes on the O&A Reddit, and I can tell you that everybody there is very excited about the prospect of you two gentlemen
Killing ourselves?
Killing yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
The sound of a gun blast ending this episode would be what everybody's looking forward to.
I love that the subreddit is excited now, as if like, oh, okay, well, all the terrible things you've been saying about me for years, that's fine then, as long as you guys like me now.
Yeah, I think.
Whatever, Sam. Everybody's going to get some flack.
I'm just teasing. I don't care about it. I think it's funny.
Okay, great. Yeah. Super. Well, you guys are the best.
All right. Well, thanks,
Barry.
man. We're working on it. I mean, look, I still enjoy doing radio. I really do. I like it. It's a fun job. It's
not difficult.
No, it's not.
No.
Just you're fucking goofing off with your dumb friends.
I do feel like, when you can like kind of weasel your way into doing this for a living somehow.
Yeah.
Just hold on. You know what I mean? Like, just that's all I'm doing ever. Yeah. Just try to hold on to it.
It's and we always say, oh, it's an easy job, but there's thought and stuff that goes into it, and there's stress like any other.
Of course.
But it's like for 3 hours to hang out with people you like and interview people you like and fucking just joke around and say whatever you want.
Well, for me, it's 3 hours. The other stuff, not as much, but it's still not a lot of time.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm hanging out with people, but but it doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here.
I don't, Travis?
No, I like Travis.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
We're friends, right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, me and you? Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
I was talking about, but yeah. So we should go on to something else. Yeah, no, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even, it's all good. Is what I'm trying.
Friendships are so important.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Says who?
Just in general. Good friends, good laughter.
You think so?
Good times. You don't like him?
No, I hate him. He might be my least favorite, honestly. I think I like the kid toucher better than him.
Josh good-naturedly?
Yeah. I can't stand him. I just can't stand him. And he loves to touch, and I don't like that.
Josh?
Yeah, he likes to just... Did you hear about the...
Probably. Just jump in the ground. I'm very informed.
The Houston lawyer who was opening fire at a strip mall? His lawyer lost his mind in Houston. And
my God, yeah. I don't know. Why did he do that?
He dressed up in a Nazi outfit.
Oh, geez, and started shooting people?
Just started shooting, yeah.
And he's still like one of the least cunty lawyers.
Yeah, I guess neighbors claimed he had recently been acting paranoid, and he opened fire near a strip mall.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, man. That's scary.
Yes, it is.
When people just lose it, especially somebody...
Especially if he's your lawyer. And you're like, come on, we're doing court. Stop shooting everyone.
Yeah. I mean, look, it does. It's scary when, like, somebody who... He's gone through law school. I think that there's always a little bit of crazy. I don't think anybody goes off the deep end. Like it's this nobody saw it coming thing. If you're dressed head to toe in a Nazi uniform,
sure,
shooting people in a strip mall, there's no way that there's not always been some kind of crazy in you. You know what I mean? Like, it was probably just like off. He was probably just like a weirdo, and people were like, he's kind of weird, but he's fine.
You think you've been fighting it all that time and just kind of keeping it down, and people sense there was something wrong, and it finally just bubbles over.
He probably got picked on a lot. I bet all his law school cronies thought he was a real horse's ass and made fun of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he just kind of like, okay, guys, until he has his falling down moment. Except in a Nazi uniform. That's so much. See, what's crazy about that is the amount of preparation in that. That means he had to go get the Nazi uniform. He had to take the time to
have
put
it
on.
fitted. Because you can't have a Nazi uniform with like loose sleeves and like long cuffs.
The one positive aspect of the Nazi party is their aesthetic. So
that'd be the second.
So to show up, you're right. To show up in an ill-fitting Nazi uniform is like, I don't know. Yes, a man in a Nazi uniform that didn't fit well was opening fire
Known
today.
as the sloppy Nazi. Nobody wants to be a sloppy Nazi.
No. He finds out, he goes through all this. His crime is finally done. He's going to jail. And as he's taken away in cuffs, he realizes that the buttons were done unevenly.
Yeah, or his pants are hanging around his ass like the young urban kids are doing.
Right.
Cuffs are scraping the ground.
He got the wrong waist size, and he didn't try it on before he went on his shooting spree.
Sloppy Nazi.
He's going to find out his badges are historically inaccurate. He pins his buttons on.
Yeah. Stolen valor, some German calls him out.
Skinheads are claiming stolen valor on him.
So he went on a spree, but he didn't kill anyone.
No, it said shots. Look, because he went to a place.
One critically wounded. Okay.
Well, he went an intersection with a grocery store, a Walgreens, and a Chuck E. Cheese at 6:30 in the morning. Who's going to any of those places at 6:30 in the morning? Maybe. I don't even think Walgreens is open at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it is.
Well, excuse me. I kind of sound silly then, don't I?
Lie about Walgreens.
Yeah, no, you're
pump
right.
the story up.
Maybe that's what I was trying to do. I was really trying to sell this one. Pump it up a little bit. This maybe there's somebody who pops in before work to pick something up or anything. But if you're going to dress up as a Nazi and go on a shooting spree, 6:30 in the morning.
Nazis are up early. Rise and shine! You got to get up early. You can't be late.
You think he was a little overeager?
He was so overeager.
I want to shoot people now.
Yeah.
You don't want to wait.
He woke up he was like a kid on Christmas. He woke up at like 5:30 and he was like, "Oh, maybe I just put the uniform on."
He probably slept in it.
He did.
Probably did. Wrinkled Nazi. He's got fucking morning breath caked on his cheeks.
He does. He realizes there's a drool mark on one of those. What are the shoulder things called with the buttons on it?
I don't know. Ant?
There's like a little white drool mark on it. I think so.
What are they called, by the way?
Those. It's not like the buttons. I don't know. Somebody told me what they were at one point. I can't remember. What did you say, Paul? No, I mean it's on any shirt. It's not just specific to Nazis. It doesn't matter.
Umlauts. Just no. There's a
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, there's something like that. No,
something
not umlauts. They go over a letter, but there's something. I'm glad
something lots.
Yeah, something lots.
Yeah. 6 people were hospitalized with gunshot wounds.
He shot 9. 9 people. 3 people got shot and didn't go to the hospital.
Well, they're fucking men,
That's amazing.
1 person is in critical condition and another in serious condition. 3 more suffered injuries from shattered glass.
Oh, okay.
So he must have shot out the windows or whatever. It's probably mainly employees and stuff that were there opening the stores or whatever. Nazi emblems were found on the shooter, along with 45 caliber handgun and a Tommy gun. A Tommy gun.
Yeah, that's an old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, rat-a-tat-tat, coppers.
And he had 2,600 rounds of ammunition.
He didn't do a lot of. I mean, it sucks that Nigel got shot, but he probably could have. What stopped his rampage?
It was 6:30 in the fucking morning.
No, but you don't just. What, did you just go home, or did somebody shoot him?
He shot 2,600 rounds.
You could not have shot 2,600 rounds.
He shot 2,600 rounds. He hit 9 people. He wasn't a great shot. He wasn't an actual Nazi warrior.
Wow.
That's the problem. Oh, yeah. I wish his name wasn't Cleveland Steamer.
Why not? That's a good name.
Cleveland Steamer has the thing that I'm looking for.
CS.
It is epaulets.
Epaulets.
Thank you. Okay, epaulets. Thank you.
Epaulets. That's what it was.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Right
It's such a sick disease,
It's not. Epaulets is not a disease.
No, I know, but bad joke-itis apparently is. I've been bitten by the bug.
It says...
Paul Hargis told me epaulets. Thank you. I'm kidding.
The lawyer was apparently... The mayor says that the lawyer was disgruntled.
That mayor, no wonder he won the election. He knows what he's talking about.
A lot of insight on this guy.
Yeah, he was not a happy lawyer.
Yeah. Mayor Turner, insight in office.
You know, the bottom line is this guy who went on a shooting spree was working on at least one person's case and doing a good job.
Yeah.
There's at least one guy going, fuck, we were winning.
Yeah.
Can he still finish?
It says here that he was either fired or had a bad relationship with the law firm.
Did he shoot anyone at the law firm?
No, he just went to the fucking thing, to the stores, and was shooting out windows and whatnot.
Windows.
Sure. And then I'm assuming police arrested him. That's
They're
why
not saying if somebody shot him.
No,
is
he
he
was
alive?
killed, wasn't he?
No.
He got killed?
Yeah. Police.
Police shot him.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Poor guy. That's really sad, actually.
Yeah.
I'm really.
Boy, they really cross-examined him. Guy who's just trying to squeeze in things that don't fit.
That means they put a big hole in that Nazi uniform. That's not that great.
Oh, they did. Unless they shot him right in the head.
They probably
to preserve the uniform.
Oh, that probably blew off that ridiculous hat of his, though.
Oh, no, it fell in the mud. Muddy Nazi hat.
How silly must that eBay Nazi hat have looked as it blew off his dead head?
And terrible shot that he is.
Yeah, landed right in the mud. He left behind 2,590 rounds of ammunition. He bought 2,600 rounds. He didn't need any of them.
No.
It really
shot at the cops.
It really made short work of him. If he didn't shoot at the cops, then he must have either shot at the cops or he just kept shooting after they told him not to.
Yeah.
Because they shot him good. I'm glad. They found a swastika that was found in the car. More Nazi paraphernalia was found in his apartment among military memorabilia and other guns.
All right, so
he's just a collector.
Yeah.
He just appreciated the era.
Appreciates the era.
This is what happened. Let's go to Ian. Ian in New Jersey.
Oh, different one.
Oh, Ian, what's up?
Yeah, so there's a report out there that this guy, he started the whole rampage. One, he was fired from the job, but then he went to a Starbucks and his card was declined. So he got mad about that.
Was he wearing his Nazi uniform in Starbucks?
I don't know. They spelled his name wrong probably, and his card was declined.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. Are you going for a joke there?
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, that's funny. That's
Oh,
funny.
no, sir.
Sorry, buddy.
Wait. Oh, is it that? You know what? He's serious.
This was in Vegas, though.
Oh,
different
Definitely
shooting.
shooting at
Totally-
Starbucks after a man's credit card was declined. Wow.
It's a different shooting.
Jesus. Thanks
He's
a
just-
latte. What?
Thanks a latte?
Yeah.
He's just relating two shootings to each other and saying it's a joke.
To Starbucks.
Pamela Adlon is on her way in.
We'll bring her in.
I'm excited to talk to Pamela.
Yeah.
Tell her to stop
Shut that guy up in the hallway.
Who the
Stop
fuck is talking to
that guy.
her?
Bring her in.
Some guy with torn up jeans. That guy's got nothing going on. Nothing
that
going
guy?
on. Yeah, who was he? Who was
Hi,
he?
Pam. How are you?
Hello, welcome.
Good to see you.
Welcome, Pamela Adlon.
You smell good.
Thank you. Hi.
How are you?
We're on.
Are you
I'm
Opie?
Sam.
Hi.
And that's Jim. You know Jim.
I know Jimmy.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. They're hugging and kissing and
he
embracing.
doesn't smell like popcorn.
He doesn't?
Thank you very much. That was a Tinkle reference. She knows.
Good. Good.
Hi.
That's Travis.
It's Travis. He's getting fired, and that's
Awesome.
Derek in the back.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been fired a lot.
Have you?
Oh God, yes.
From what?
Lots of things. Yeah, lots of TV shows and stuff.
What did you get? What was the first time you got fired from a TV show?
It was probably the Red Fox show. Yeah.
You got? Did you?
I got replaced by Sinbad. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
So
totally.
then you can't probably feel too bad about yourself. You're like, maybe they were going for
sad
something
about
else.
it, but Jimmy, do a
Sure.
boy thing.
She handed me a little something, and I opened it
I'm
effortlessly.
so not a
little six
feminist.
of
I
bottle.
like boys to do boy things. Put the bottle of water on.
So wait, the Red Fox show. How old were you when you did it? You were very young, right?
I was like 18.
And how did you get that gig?
Auditioned in drag as Paul Siegel because my other name Siegel. Never should have changed my name. Big mistake. But yeah, like they wanted a boy to be Red's, like he was fostering somebody, and so all these boys auditioned to be that boy. And then I had just done a movie that I played a girl who turns into a boy. Like I grew a dick. I threw like a crystal at the moon. Seth Green sells me a crystal because he's like a little junk man. And he says, at the total eclipse of the moon, you throw this crystal and think about your deepest, darkest heart's desire. And I wake up the next day and I got a dick.
What movie was this?
It's called Something Special. or Willy Millie, or I was a teenage boy. It had 3 names.
Wow.
Yeah. So
This should get a lot more credit because this was way before trans was like a thing.
Absolutely, and they should sell those crystals.
You pass them out to all your girlfriends.
But then I got fired from Down the Shore because I didn't, I wasn't like really sexy or sexy enough. And then, yeah, that's something special.
So when you got fired for the Red Fox show, how long did you do the show for?
I did a bunch of them. I guess, I don't know. I did like 6 or something like that. And boy, this was the 80s. There was a lot going on there. It was a little bit crazy. But yeah, I was still sad,
How'd they tell you?
They brought me into the office and they were like, we kind of can't have you on anymore because it was like, to be honest, like there was like a thing about me being a little white girl and Red being this like old black guy, and they were like afraid of like intimate spaces and things like that. And so I was like, I felt like an old black guy inside, so I thought we belonged together.
Right.
But I think that was kind of an issue, honestly.
What was he like as a guy?
He was amazing.
He was?
He was my buddy.
He was nice to you?
Oh, I loved him. I loved him a lot. I'll tell you more stories when we're not on mic.
When's the first time? When's the first time you met him? Was it during the audition or after you got the gig?
It was. I auditioned and I had bound my tits and I looked like a dude. I mean, look at me.
Oh, is that you in the right?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
And yeah, I was just like a little dude. So, everybody thought I was a dude, and he was like, I always knew. And he was the best. So
how did they find out?
Well,
did you do something, girl? Did you hand somebody a thing and ask them to open it? Did you open this for me? And they're like,
oh my God, that's amazing. No, I would never.
How'd they find out?
Never. After each thing, there would always be somebody, like the casting woman, Barbara Miller, knew, and like I would go in to meet Red, or I'd meet the producers, and then I would leave, and they would say, Pamela, and I would be like, shh, don't tell them I'm Pamela. We just told them. So I would walk back in the room and I just open my shirt and I have an ace bandage on my chest, and they would be like, oh my God, that's amazing.
That's the Red. What are we looking at? We're looking at the
looks like a newspaper ad.
That's crazy.
For the Red Fox show.
Oh my God. That's Barry Van Dyke. That's Dick Van Dyke's son on the right.
The handsome dude?
Yeah.
And that's you right there, the small.
Yeah.
And there's Red.
Look, I'm a dude.
Yeah.
I am dude.
You just wanted parts so bad at that point that it would be like, whatever, if I can pass
roles.
off as...
I did want parts. I just was very comfortable in the gender bendy place. I always identified very in a masculine way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter people's perception of me, because people are always like, you're so girly, you're such a girl. But I've always been I'm comfortable in that world. So that was all great for me.
Right.
And it's funny because a couple years ago, I realized I started out doing this crossover thing on camera and on stage. And then I ended up getting famous for it in animation.
And Bobby, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What was the boy voice you did? Do you remember when you? I mean, I know you're 18, but do you remember the voice you did when?
I was like this. I was like, Mr. Hughes, Hey, Mr. Hughes, what's up? Oh, that guy was robbing the newsstand, and I wanted to, a little bit different than that guy,
Bobby Hill
from Orland, Texas. But yeah, just kind of my I'm a boy, thing. I don't know.
Did you teach yourself to do voices because you wanted to work in show business badly, and it's like this is a tool,
No.
or you just did them?
Yeah, I just didn't know. I mean, I grew up just consuming cartoons and like all of the like Bugs Bunny and Wacky Races and all of that stuff. But I never was like, I'm going to get this voice down or anything like that. I didn't have an aspiration to do that. I just wanted to work. I just wanted to be in the business.
Right. So did you audition? Like, was that something like, okay, I want to do a cartoon voice, or you just happened to do it? You heard an audition, like, oh, I'll try this.
You mean like for
Bobby?
Oh, it was an audition. It was just like they just handed me the sides and they said, okay, he's a little 12-year-old boy from Texas. And I was like, oh, fuck, I wish I watched Badlands last night or something to get me, you know what I mean? And, you know, and just from then on, and for that audition, one of them, Greg Daniels, was in a room and he had a bunch of sketches on a corkboard and he said, I hope you don't think I'm rude. I'm going to turn away from you and I'm going to look at the sketch as you do this. And I said, no, it's no problem. And then I went and I did, I voiced to the animatic, which is like the pencil sketch. Yep. And then I got it. I didn't know that I was stepping into what would be like the holy grail of, you know, a situation in life.
Yeah.
Because that ran for 13 seasons. And I think it's fucking brilliant. I learned so much about writing now, my own show, and working on Louis from being a voice actor on King of the Hill, because those scripts were so brilliant.
How long would it take you to voice one episode?
For me, no time. But for them to animate it, 9 months.
One episode?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that was when it was like not all on computers and whatever.
So we would just go in and have a recording one day, and we'd be done in like 6 hours, 4 hours, whatever. Only, you know, with like fucking around and going to the green room and everything like that. And then the animation process took 9 months.
Oh, did you work with Mike Judge? Or was he? How is he?
Yeah, he's the best.
Is he amazing?
Oh, yeah. You would love him. He's just...
I've interviewed him on the phone, but I've never met him.
He's a brilliant, sweet, thoughtful guy, as is Greg Daniels, you know?
What's he like creatively? Like, is he telling you, like, this is what it needs to sound like? Or is he like, here's the script, like, just kind of do stuff with it?
They really got to a place where they were trusting the actors. Like, we were our own Bible for the characters, and like at a certain point, like season 9, I said, can I not say fruit pie or prop comic for 1 year? Can we just I can put a stop to that?
Why would you say fruit pie a lot?
Because Bobby loved fruit pies, you know, and he wanted to be a prop comic. And so, you know, but they went into so many different areas, and I learned so much from Mike and Greg and those writers. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And your show now, Sam has seen the 3. I have not. I didn't know we had a link to it. I'm a terrible person.
Jesus.
Better Things on 10 o'clock on FX.
On Thursdays. It's a good show, and you created it with Louis, right?
Yep.
How is it also, you know, when we're talking about creative
I created
people,
it with my life.
But how is it doing a series? Like, Louis gotten to this place, I feel like, where he gets to so be like this
God.
Yeah, exactly. He gets to
Jesus
dictate.
And Moses.
So then, what's he like to work with on something that's so yours? Because this is yours and your life and the whole thing.
Oh, you know, he's the perfect person, because we've known each other for 11 years.
Right.
Since Jimmy and he and I did Lucky Louie. And we should tell a story about how I rummaged to get your sweater.
You know, I've told, I still have that. I haven't. Pam sent me the rich sweater from Lucky Louie.
No, this disgusting. You don't understand. Rick Shapiro and Jim Norton and I, like, all of a sudden, they waited 9 months, the amount of time it takes to gestate a baby and create one episode of King of the Hill. They waited that amount of time to tell us we weren't picked up.
That's right.
For Lucky Louie.
I remember walking with Louis on like 6th Avenue and him going, we still have one more shot. He talked to Robert Wool, who had said it took them a long time to find out when they were doing something.
We would call each other. Jim would call me and go, hey, what do you think? what do you think? You think we're going to get picked up? And I'm like, oh, fuck. I think so. I don't think so. I don't know. And then when it got to be like 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, it would be kind of rude at this point if they didn't pick us up, right?
Right.
So then they didn't fucking pick us up. And so I was like, where's all our shit? Like, you know, Kim and Louie, we had wedding rings on the show. I had a pair of glasses that like this optician made for me. That red leather jacket. There's the sweater.
Yeah.
Jimmy! You know, Jim wore that disgusting sweater.
Gross brown sweater.
Every scene but one.
Of every episode of Lucky Louie?
Every scene.
Oh my God. Who's finding these? Is that you? That's killing me.
Yeah.
And also, didn't you wear a thing on your foot? Like an orthopedic?
Oh, that was for real. I hurt myself for real. That was that wasn't a character choice. That was Jim Norton stepped into a hole walking across the street.
Because you had a foot thing on your foot.
I had a foot thing on my foot. That's right. That was back then.
But I went, I still have that MC5 shirt. But I went into the storage space because they said, we just threw it into storage and now it's like in general population. I'm like, Jesus, this shit should be in the Smithsonian Institution.
You loved that show.
I loved that show.
Yeah.
But I predicted it.
Well, predicted what?
I said, this show is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they said that we put canned laughs in.
Never.
They had to turn it down. People went fucking crazy in the studio. And I remember you said it's like they took a crack house, they emptied it out into a bus, and they brought everybody here. Sometimes we would have the craziest audiences, and they'd be talking to us.
That's right.
They would
As
be
you were
screaming
shooting?
out. No, you didn't. No, she didn't.
And
Like
none
it's
of
a
them knew
horror
our
movie.
characters because the
Nobody.
episodes had never aired.
Of course.
So they were all learning about all of us in that moment, and they still responded.
I'm telling you, it was like the you know those old they would do like barn theater with like Mickey Rooney and like all of that. It felt like that.
And as somebody who's been acting since you're a little kid, are you sitting around going like, this doesn't happen, guys?
It was, I'm telling you, it's still, I love talking about it because it was such a singular time.
Yeah.
We did 2 shows on Friday nights.
That's right. We would tape. We used to tape Thursday and Friday, and then they condensed it to Friday.
That's right. Or we did 2 shows in a row. It was nuts.
Yeah.
We started on Monday. We were off book on our feet taping on Thursdays, and it was just electric. It was electric. Ugh, that was
The
so
laughs
good.
in that studio, you know, that I remember one guy criticized that it canned laughter. The laughter's too loud. And I'm like, Louis he explained the whole sweetening process of laughter.
Yeah.
And how they sweeten it on every sitcom you've ever seen, and he wouldn't permit it. He would not allow them to sweeten a laugh.
Oh, no.
So if a joke
he said
bombed,
they
it
would
took
have
it.
to turn it down because you couldn't hear it. And everybody's like, that's so fucking fake. And it was
Never
100% authentic.
So what was it that you predicted?
I knew that it was going to be something and be meaningful. I knew it was going to make a mark, but it would be like a blip on the radar. I knew we were too soon.
But that's what I was going to say, because it's one of those shows that, like, what's unfair about it, and somebody who wasn't on it but just watched it, like, when you put the DVDs in now and just watch it back, you're like, holy shit, like, why wouldn't this show have gotten picked up?
Because
Why
the
didn't
critics
this show
killed
have
it.
a life?
We had a lot of viewers, and the critics didn't like it. And it's so funny how people like Louis' success now. He got murdered for this show.
I remember.
He got fucking killed for Pootie
Oh, and
Tang.
it hurt him.
He was broke after this show. Like, they really fucking beat up Louis. They
and
were
it hurt
not
his
kind.
feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were nasty.
Yeah, Pootie Tang was really tough on him. And then this, like, he had just done a pilot before that, St. Louis or something like that. But, I mean, you know, he really, really tried. And this is all his vision. When we did the camera test, the director on the show was like, please tell me you're not going to shoot it on video. Please tell me you're not. And he was like, I want to shoot it on video. And people were like, that show looks like fucking shit. And it looks crazy. And it's not right. And they're not doing it right. But, I mean.
And why did he want to shoot it on video?
He wanted it to feel like a Norman Lear show.
Right.
Back from that time when he was growing up. And he had a long conversation with Norman Norman Lear, who's one of his idols. And Norman Lear said, you don't think that I had the option of film? Of course I could have filmed my shows. But he chose to shoot his shows on video. And so it was like a warm, comforting thing.
So when Louis starts doing well, and like Louis becomes like the critic's darling, are you like at home going like, where were you guys before?
You know, it's just, you know, things come. You know, there's a time for everything. You know, I was a newer mom when I met Jimmy, and there, my youngest was not even 2 years old, and you know, it's just there's periods, there's gestations, and you just gotta wait for things to cook. And so it's just all part of the growing and learning process. And so this put him where he is now.
Right.
Because he was allowed to fail in some respects and succeed, because to me this show was a huge success.
Yeah. Do you see any of the people? I have not seen. I bumped into Jerry Minor.
Me too.
Who played Walter. Was very funny, deadpan. I've not seen Kelly Gould, who I thought was so cute as a kid. And Emma Stone I've actually bumped into a few times. And, and she had a really nice experience playing the girl who offered Louis a blowjob. It was such an uncomfortable scene.
Did you say the line, look at the cunt that came out of that cunt's cunt? Or was that Mike Haggerty?
Mike Haggerty played her dad. So did he? I don't know. Or did Louis say that?
One of you guys.
I don't know. I don't remember saying that, but God, it's... I don't know. No, that's a different one. That's God is a cunt. That's a different one.
That's
a totally different one.
That was... God. They have all of these.
That was a different one.
That's amazing. We're just looking at these YouTube. They have this screen. I'm
mesmerized.
Describing it.
What was it like? What was it like for you being there with... Like being in that, because you had Rick and Louie and Jim like all together. It's this like, you know,
and Jerry Minor.
Yeah, hanging out with the comedians specifically. Like, how did you?
Oh, and Laura Keitlinger. We were all
Keitlinger.
The comedians were the ones paranoid we were going to get fired every week. Laura told me that too. Every week, I'm like, I'm done. I hated. The HBO run-throughs would happen on Wednesday. Carolyn Strauss and all of them would come, and they would never let. I fucking bombed at every HBO executive run-through.
It's not true.
Oh, it was terrible.
It's because you're a comedian, so you came into the cold world of television, and they're all just sitting there listening and watching. So the only person who's laughing was Mike Royce, because he's going, hey, let's get it going!
Mike Royce.
You know? And so, you know, people don't react. And it's just like, I'm so used to that. But you guys weren't. You need something coming back for you.
Yeah, that's why the live tapings were always they went really well, and it was always fun. And like we would have to do another take, and Louis would go, "What else you got for that?" Like what else? Because as a comic, he didn't like doing the same thing twice in front of the audience if he could avoid it. Mike Haggerty was a funny fucking dude too.
Genius.
The guy who played his friend, he was really good. I haven't seen him since. I mean, I should try to keep up with him. He was such a nice dude.
Sweetheart, a sweetheart.
You have to be proud of your show now, though.
Oh, I am. I can't even believe it. It's like, you know...
How is it super autobiographical? Is it like...
It, you know, it is. I mean, it's, you know, duh. You know, it's my life. I'm a single mom, 3 daughters, English mother, lives across the street. Check, check, check.
Right.
An actor. I do dirty on camera things. I do animation things and everything. But then I'm able to tell other stories, like stories from my childhood that I can infuse into my television daughters and things like that.
How does your mom feel about being portrayed as like a crazy...
She's happy to be part of the conversation.
Pseudo-racist? Did you see that episode?
I showed it to her, and she said, I know why you put that in there. You know, but it's like, I mean, she never said that.
Right.
A relative of ours did say that one time, and I was like, oh, this is a nightmare.
What did they say?
It's a very I don't know if I want to spoil the punchline.
I don't want to spoiler alert.
I see. Okay.
Watch the
last episode.
Yeah, last week's episode with Lenny Kravitz on it.
Yeah.
It was a good one. And I was going to say that episode did such a good job of like tackling the racial thing without beating you over the head with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like if you get into like a writer's room or a situation like that, people are like, why did she say that? We need an explanation. No, that's not good. We've got to make up for it over here, and we need a big payoff over here. I don't have any of that in my show, and it's the way I'm feeling and looking at things from inside. It's like the camera's inside my chest,
right?
And you guys get to experience it from Sam's point of view,
right? Yeah, it seems like a lot of your dialogue on the show is probably what you're thinking in real life.
Yeah.
Not that you're that like.
Yeah. And I also, I wanted it to, I just wanted everything to feel authentic and real. And I wanted it to be like, you know, when I would get my actors, I would say, just keep it simple. You know what I mean? You don't have to do too much. Don't look for a big button, big payoff. Let the moment lay there like a fart. I'm looking for a lot of farts. This is what I want in my show.
Yeah.
It's what I want in a relationship.
Yes.
Do you like being that creative, hands-on, or do you like having the less responsibility of just acting?
Oh, I prefer the creative.
Owning it all.
I was like, I had so much shit to learn dialogue-wise, you know, because we were cross-boarding, which means that we were shooting like 5 episodes in 1 week, like pieces of them. So I'd be like, where am I going? What just happened? You know, trying to piece it all together. And I said, oh, God, if we get picked up for season Toy Toy Toy, which we just did, I'm just going to react to people. Good. Thank you. I just don't want to have any dialogue. I just want people to talk at me and me go, I don't know, man.
But it's cool to be able to at least weigh in on the process. Because whenever you're shooting something, there's got to be that thing like, I wish they were doing this and not that. And when it's yours, they're going to do this and they're going to do what you want.
Oh, it's incredible because I could just go, you know what? I don't believe in this. I just changed my mind. Come here, Luke, and I'll take my camera guy and I say, just put the camera over here and then we could shoot over here. And I want you to say this and I don't want you to say that. And I want you to say her line here. And there's no ego and there's no preciousness and there's no fucking focus group.
Yeah.
Oh, the focus groups always help.
You think so? You like
they're
to hear 'em?
terrific.
Yeah,
they always
yeah.
know what's funny.
Yeah.
Have you dealt with them before?
Yeah. I mean, the first focus groups that I've ever dealt with were when I was a room parent, like in school, and like 15 people are on an email, and it's just like, that sounds great. I'll bring banana pie. I think we should use the money for a vacuum cleaner in the classroom. And I just, you know, every time I get an email with more than one person on it, I just reply to one person. Reply all is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in a process when you're making a show, and that's why working on FX is so great because they do not focus group you to death.
And it's also it's called Better Things, and it's on Thursdays at 10 o'clock.
And by the way, if you have the FX app, that's how I watched it. If you got the app on Apple TV or whatever, you can watch all the episodes.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, the 3 that have aired, not the whole season, but
cool.
Yeah, it's a good show. And
Thank you.
I would check it out. We're getting out of here.
It's 11 o'clock. Our show's done.
Our show's done.
Cool.
So watch Better Things Thursday at 10 p.m. Thank you, Pamela.
And at Pamela Adlon on Twitter. I'm so happy to see you. I wish we had you
Me
for
too.
longer. It's good.
This is fun.
Yeah. This
I'm
is
so
great.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I love this.
This is fun.
You throw it back. Like, if she says, I'm so proud of you, don't just say thank you. Say, well, I'm proud of you,
it's
too.
okay.
No, because Pam's got her own show. She doesn't need, she's proud of me for talking to you. She's being nice.
So you're just taking the condescension.
She's being nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
She's a lovely person. She's having a lovely person.
Well, that is lovely. Thank you all.
We have to take a picture.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we
at
will.
8
Oh,
a.m.
you're still on the thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All
watch
right.
Pamela's show. She's awesome.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.